Welcome back, everyone. How you guys doing?
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is. Cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mayel is back,
Hi.
except not Mayel anymore.
Yeah.
So
No need for. I'm like crap.
Tails, how you doing? Hello. Hello, everyone else who has joined us in the chat so far. Glad you guys are here. So we are ready to get started, and you ain't afraid of no ghosts, so.
Oh, right.
Hmm?
Right about right here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
There you go. We'll just there.
All right. So since we haven't been around for 6 weeks, let's go ahead and start with some session 0 stuff. We're going to go ahead and start by introducing our characters' names and their races and their classes and their backgrounds.
You have a preference? Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Emmanuel is a sea elf. He is a ranger. He basically is dedicating his life to finding and possibly dying fighting a kraken. That's his goal in life.
I can prepare with
You were
the
a
Smuggler.
Smuggler, gotcha.
A sea elf who wants to find a kraken. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You can't have the photos.
But at the moment, I'm trying to find some way to raise money to support my lifestyle.
Your lifestyle of kraken hunting?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
It's expensive.
Yep.
A lot of you have to buy a lot of boats.
The insurance on that's got to be
Yep.
outrageous.
Three cantrips.
I would have just text messaged you for like secret stuff, but I can't.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say it out loud.
Okay.
You came from your elf civilization, and they gave you the permission to leave the village on the condition that you go to Saltmarsh and study the humans' way of life and see if any of them are actually worthy of an alliance with the elves.
Okay. I already know what answer I'm going to send back one day.
You already know what?
The answer I'm going to send back.
No.
Are these people worth an alliance?
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a bad one.
Stay away.
Save yourselves.
Oh.
I'm sure the party will prove me wrong. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Maybe.
Okay, my character is Charity Torrington. She is a sylph rogue. Sylph that's basically imported from Pathfinder, from that race. And background is a noble. And basically as of the start of this, she's I was actually DMing with William earlier. I don't exactly know what room there might be for her to be in this kind of fishing town or something. But.
So, for sure, there are some background stuff which you definitely will be looking forward to from the Arctic North. You're probably not like the firstborn of the noble family. You'd probably be like the lastborn. So, your duty is to acquire as much money as possible, and in order to do so, you came here under the rumors of finding more of the unique magic items that are abandoned because nobody wants to come out to the deep cold.
The deep what?
The deep cold, like
Okay.
over by the cairn where like nobody but barbarians live.
Okay. What's up, Chromature?
Barbarian Marine is
Combat. You're looking for something to fight. You want to wrestle the Kraken yourself.
I want to tame it.
That would be fun.
Or die trying.
A lot of Kraken themed goals here.
I'll find a way to work that into me too.
your house
Kraken
insignia.
rules.
So,
Yes, there you go.
I'm playing Theo Miles, the human cleric, who's a shipwright, whose main goal is to build a ship that can stand up to even the strongest storms. His reasoning for that's pretty obvious because he's got lightning scars all down his arms.
I see you forgot to pay your Talos tax.
This was before the whole cleric thing, probably. Probably went
Doesn't
to,
matter. You still
went-
forgot to pay your Talos tax.
went to the, went to the not bad ones so you can get some help. Mine said the background that I picked had said that you get a contact in town. It gave me a specific list of people because shipwrights are probably from Saltmarsh.
Double
This
check.
is what I was assuming was that he was gonna be from Saltmarsh. He just
Yeah, I
kind
have
of went back.
contacts too.
So you already have like info on that already
Uh,
on your end.
out of the three, I think I know which one I picked. If I'm remembering the minimal amount that I know about him, right?
I have like 3 contacts.
So
Yeah.
guys, Chromature and Tails, can I ask you guys real quick to do me a favor
uh-oh.
and send us a couple of bits, one at a time, to push the event list forward, because right there, I do not want that on my screen any longer.
Yeah.
So let's push it down, let's push it off the event list. Please.
I don't have any bits on the hell.
That user has already been banned, but banning them even from the chat doesn't like make it go away.
It
So.
told me
You can't edit your.
Oh, you know what? You know what I can do? I can use
Ada,
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
can do
Salt-
test
Yeah,
things
Owen.
so that I follow myself.
Yeah.
Galen,
So-
Prime
And
Water,
another
and
test one too.
Yeah.
Follow
Right.
myself. There we go.
So
Alright, it's gone.
which one did you?
I know a little bit about Anders, so I could pick him. I might pick him just because,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I don't know how much of it is the same in this as for the other one I did this engineer for.
Probably pretty much the same since I haven't done
Is
that much. Like
the thing about his mother is still true?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, then we have him.
yeah.
That's
It's
all.
simple.
Yeah.
Basically, I didn't do too much house ruling with the city of Saltmarsh itself
Okay.
because
That was the main thing.
literally does not come into the adventures at all.
That was the main thing that I was wasn't 100% sure of because I knew the other person what did. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the same dude, but just want to know who is the same because the lady that sells crawl wine is different.
Are you going to want that world map at any point, do you think?
Probably not too much, just a really
Okay.
quick glance for them. That's
You want-
not
Do you want the
showing
Saltmarsh?
your area.
Do you want the Saltmarsh one?
Oh, it's not.
I can
No,
see-
not the Saltmarsh
Okay,
one.
I can see.
Because
the
I homebrewed it.
Saltmarsh
So
one.
probably the one on the top right.
Top right?
Yeah. Let's
one?
go ahead and expand that.
Enhance.
I have the Saltmarsh one
So,
on my phone. I can
room-
send that.
Probably
Real fast.
close.
Where are we at?
Dang it.
Fair room?
Let's see.
They do search for image.
Okay.
Isn't that Sea of Sword?
That's the Sea of Swords, but okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like just said something like
Okay.
I'll let you change the sea, but what's that can called? Okay.
Which one?
Okay. It was. God damn. Okay, search.
It's okay. We'll figure that one out for next
Yeah.
session.
Okay.
My computer's like,
Is he also Dragonborn?
we're brothers.
Yeah.
I like Dragonborn. I just haven't played one since literally my very first character.
Actually, I might actually have notes on that really quick. Yeah. Correct. He's Bastion.
Do you want the dungeon room?
Mm-mm.
Great Glacier.
So, like,
Okay, where's the Great Glacier
They
on that map?
have
Great, I see.
they have for to interact with their audience.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Or
a
Luskin.
robotic, mind flayer.
introduces the players each session, and so the DM and him will
let's see.
combo right there at the very end. But when they do intermission, they pan to him.
Yeah, I can't.
Nope, that map is not specific
So if
enough.
you Google it, I think there's like a wiki for this setting.
Yes, there is.
So it'll
Let's just do a generic Google.
Yeah.
on some of them.
Yeah.
So
it's really cool.
the Great Glacier.
Their production is like for the first campaign, way further along.
Don't put 5e, just favorite Forgotten Realms, yeah.
Okay.
Oh right, I
We
forgot
don't
that's a source book too, so
That's what?
that's a source book too, so it's a little less specific.
Okay, it's all right. We'll
Yeah,
just,
we'll.
I got that one right now.
I'll probably share it later.
yeah.
Great Glacier.
That's not it, is it? No.
I'm gonna check my features.
Okay.
Yeah. Long story short, creators sometimes forget where they're supposed to actually
Okay.
be, and these continuity errors kind of ruin adventures.
I think Saltmarsh was supposed to be, you can put it wherever.
Put it wherever, but where they put it was really weird. They want to put it in between Neverwinter and Waterdeep.
That's
And if
why-
I put you that close, you'd just be like, let's screw the small town, let's go to Waterdeep.
Gotcha.
No, I'm gonna water deep and do the heist.
Come back and
I'm gonna come out with this. Fine.
Nice.
or after we
Swing up there, we're gonna do a heist and come back and do this.
Yeah, the
Whatever
heist would have been
Barovia.
way too much work, because you have to rewrite whole plot hooks for that one.
It's fine. I know exactly who I want to find. We're gonna find him. And we're gonna do a heist. That's
What could possibly go wrong?
Let's see. Yeah. So long story short, you guys meet up in the town of Saltmarsh in some manner. I'll go ahead and say that for the purposes of this, you guys end up meeting at
Hello, Sir Mason.
Can we have PJ Salts in honor of Saltmarsh, please?
over by the fateful quartermaster I use. That's the big trading post for now. They let everybody from other nations land in.
So are we beginning a
Yeah, let's-
trading post, you said?
Yeah, so basically you all landed in the town of Saltmarsh at this trading post. And this is the awkward part where I'm like, get together? Y'all aren't... Like, I don't want to say y'all meet
Right.
at a tavern.
Right. I'm gonna
But-
head for a tavern. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I did.
That's what you did, yeah.
Worked out. Okay, so did you want to go?
No, go ahead.
So we see Emmanuel getting off a rickety boat, and he's got he's in his black leather armor, and he's got like a big swoop hairstyle, and it's just like, the world is so grim and dark, and just like what do you call it, brooding to himself, and he, as he's walking off, he kind of bumps someone on the shoulder and says, "Watch where you're going."
So you end up being able to bump into me because I come kind of careening off the side of the ship, like I leaped overboard instead of using the bridge, gaining a little more air than I probably should be able to, and land kind of right in front of you and just like kind of flipping my hair back and everything, totally getting in your way, completely obnoxious. And as a counterpart to your brooding, I am just like totally into this place until I smell it.
Are you like also wearing white or like bright colors?
Basically,
Nice.
yeah, there you go.
You're the yin to my yang.
So at that point, some guy with a basket comes by and like, could y'all please not jump off boats? We only deal with fish cuts.
Right. Sorry. Is that what that smell is?
Of course. This is Saltmarsh. Fish is our business.
Ugh. Right. And I'll walk along the docks, I guess, heading for the trading post, or
I think he'll be walking around up and down the docks, making himself talking really loudly, making himself super visible. He's got his bag on with his carpenter's tools, and he's clearly trying to sell his services, which is repairing boats. So if anything is pulling in with something wrong, he's like trying to get the attention of anybody who would be willing to hire a carpenter. I'm here. I'm a carpenter. I build boats. Sort of thing. Probably not getting that many.
Definitely not. They're like, why would I pay somebody to do the job that I do?
He's but yeah, he's he's making himself really visible. He's oh boy. Kind of tall. He's got that like stubble that's like clearly intentional, but it's supposed to look like not. And his hair is slightly too long, so it's all pulled up. He's got a sleeveless shirt, so you can see all his like lightning. He's like just walking around, making himself. Seems like he knows what he's doing. Seems like he knows the area. Just in case anybody stops him for anything. It's fine. I have any gold written down. That's why I'm trying to stop somebody, because I have 0 gold on my character sheet.
Okay, so Emmanuel, Charity, what was your character's name?
Theo.
Theo.
Yeah.
And what was yours?
Ragnar.
Ragnar. You're back to Ragnar.
Yep.
Okay. Stamped steel. Hello. Welcome
Hello.
back.
And he's sort of greeting. He's like greeting, because I would assume Theo has been here for a little bit, not super long, but a little bit. It's like saying something, like, just because he got like a couple days. He's walked around town. He's like greeting new people that look like they're lost.
Yeah, there's really not that many of those
Yeah,
around
that's
here.
why he can find them.
Well, yeah.
So you get a couple of dwarves, and they're like, great. Can you fix my wheel really quick?
Yes.
5 copper.
Sure.
Great.
I can fix water vehicles. Definitely. That's just a feature I have.
What's a wagon if not a boat on land?
I do have proficiency with carpenter's tools. So
Good enough. We just needed to get the ore to the ship.
Yeah. Do that.
Great.
Does anybody else?
So you do that.
I get 5 copper.
1 second.
I turn to Charity and like, blinding sunshine. Are you looking for work? My contract just ended.
Copy that 5 times.
Well, as a matter of fact,
25
actually,
copper.
I am.
25
Over
copper?
the course
Great.
of 3 days.
Well, we got one self-storage. We got a tracker. I look around, says, that guy seems like he has muscles. You want to go talk to him? Not really a people type.
You don't say.
What's that supposed to mean? The human. No, what were you? A sylph?
Sylph, but kind of disguised as human. So.
The humans, they're so insufferable. Why must I suffer this much?
Quit being so melodramatic, Elf.
It's a problem.
It's the dwarf he talks to in dwarvish elves, am I right? And just keeps going. And just keeps on doing whatever he's doing.
first of the year's like, it's the worst, I swear.
So, Mr. Dragonborn fellow, are you looking for work by any chance?
I can always use work.
That's what I thought. I mean, same with me. So there you go. Apparently he knows something.
I know many
Doubtful.
things.
I'm doubtful.
I think so too.
Emmanuel turns and looks away and starts talking as if there was a camera there, just monologuing with himself. And he quickly just turns back and says, well, we probably need like a carpenter or like a tinkerer or something to go find them. Just continues to brew.
To go find what?
I don't know, someone good with tools. Ships always leak. Who's that?
True. I don't know. Looks like he's working on something.
Okay, people person, go talk to them.
I mean, are you working with tools and stuff right now?
Yeah, carpenter tools. Like, well-used carpenter tools. But,
And I assume you are holding the hammer from the right end.
yes. Yes. I am proficient, so yes.
No, the cool kids hold it like this.
Yeah. I can roll to fix this thing, but I'm kind of scared to roll to fix this thing.
Hey, the bossy emo guy here seems to have a job if you're interested.
Okay. I'll talk to him.
He says he's not a people person.
Okay.
I'm like stage whispering this, like you can clearly hear it.
I'll talk at him. I'm very good at that.
Question. Would I know a good place to get, like, the equivalent of mercenary contracts?
Mercenary contract.
Or like, just,
You-
is there an equivalent of like a bulletin board or...
Like, there's a whole bunch of people just gossiping on the street. You could probably just listen in for a couple seconds and get a gist of important stuff.
Okay. Would I need a roll or can I just do that?
No, you can just do it. They don't care too much about that kind of shit.
Okay.
So there'll be some people talk about. Do you remember that old guy who would sell hay?
Hey, that's what the kids are calling it these days, huh? The good hay.
Whatever happened to him? Who gives a shit? He's so old. Yeah, but his property is like
What? Surplus of hay?
well, it's been months since anyone's seen him, and like immediately after he stopped showing up, there've been like lights and noises, like
Where?
screams over at his house, about a couple hours travel northbound. I'm pretty sure you could,
A house?
yeah, you can find some local guide to show you.
Right. Okay, so I will be going a couple hours south.
Huh. Wow, that sounds
Feel free to dive right in.
Free loot for the taking. Just brave the sounds of wails and screams
Emmanuel says, well, I'd prefer wailing and screaming to this place. And there's like children playing in the background. Ah, disgusting. Let us go to adventure.
Yeah, they're just slapping each other with fish heads.
What's this job that you were talking about, though?
Well, first let's get this. This is more important.
Is it, though? I mean, I kind of feel like staying alive is important, too.
How much? How much is this? I'm not doing this for free. How much are you paying?
How much were you charging for that wagon over there?
you're really gonna take me on a boat and let me charge you per repair?
Well, I mean,
Because
we're
I'm
not.
okay with that.
Question: are we going on a boat, or are we going like?
No, y'all don't
This-
actually have
Yeah, we
don't have a
houses
boat.
right now.
This is why I'm assuming
You
I'm
don't
being
actually
Okay.
have what?
You don't actually have
Yeah.
a boat.
So
Y'all just got
this is your old in game
y'all paid.
plan is to take me on a boat and pay me per thing I fix.
No, our current plan is to have you in our services
Yes.
until we get to the bottom of this wailing haunted house affair, which I'm sure will be profitable for all involved.
Okay.
What do you say, big guy? Are you afraid of ghosts? Or are you afraid of no ghosts?
Just smoke's coming out of my nostrils.
There you have it. See, folks? He gets it. He's not afraid.
Yeah.
Are you afraid? And like point at everyone when I'm saying this. Like, are you afraid?
Ray, Parker, Julia. Here we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just go and play that for a couple more seconds while I go ahead and pull out some shit.
Say what?
Go ahead
So
and play that for a couple more seconds while I pull out some shit. Thank you.
Okay. Interlude.
Anyway, what's your name?
Charity. What about you?
Huh? Oh, me? I'm Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
I guess nice to meet you. By the time we get there, your cheerful attitude and bright colors will scare all the ghosts away anyway. You don't need to worry. He'll keep you safe.
The first part of that I'll take as a compliment. The second, well, whatever. Mrs. Smith, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. Glad you're here.
see, now I feel obligated because you two made a plan. If you two run off,
Hey, thanks for giving Brand those bits.
yay.
Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it.
If you run off and just die, it's kind of my fault because I didn't follow.
There you go. You're obligated to keep
I'm
us
obligated.
alive.
Yes,
I'm-
you're keeping me
or-
around out of
Or we could,
obligation and guilt. That's
or
the
we
best
could
way to
all
think
run
of it.
off and die.
That's
Wait, I thought you were the pessimist here.
Eh,
I'll be a realist. So do we
fix
actually
things up. Like,
actually need to hire a guide, or is it like straightforward for us to just get there?
There's just some old man who's like, you want to go to that house?
Yeah.
Just copper. And y'all take a ride with me, and we'll get there in no time.
Does he
Sure.
seem like he knows what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, my name's Long John Stiller.
Do you
I
own?
trust him
Do
completely.
you own a
Let's go.
restaurant, by the way?
Well, yes, I do.
We should go there one day.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Did he actually introduce himself with
Yes.
that name?
Yes.
Yeah,
Why
I think
not?
he's full of shit. He is so full of crap.
So before we skip town, anybody has anything they need to take care of? Good. It looks like none of you have families or loved ones anyway.
Not
No one's gonna miss us. Let's go.
Okay.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh.
So along the way, he goes ahead and he shows y'all to like this really cool place where basically for all the salmon are breeding. Just like go ahead and pull up some nature documentary, like couple of seconds of a salmon documentary. Let's go ahead and just
Really?
set the scene. Why
you
not?
really want me to do that?
Why not?
Just a bit video of salmon. Just
Hey, thanks for giving Ryan those bits.
Oh, thank
I
you.
missed you, my friend, and hope you had a good trip. Hugs. Here's some bits.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Smith. I had a wonderful trip.
make sure it's not one of those pens that I know. Okay.
I typed salmon and the first stuff I get is recipes.
Yeah.
Is there like an Attenborough documentary about it?
The first one is Gordon Ramsay.
Just
Like, yo.
Why is this skipping 21 minutes?
Because I just randomly clicked
Oh, okay.
a
I was like,
timestamp
did you
with the
watch
mouse.
21 minutes? of the
No.
documentary?
No, I did
A
not.
really specific interest?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
He shows us some
Do we
salmon.
see the bears?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we know bears live here.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, it's their absence that shaped the creature.
All right.
Yes.
As we're walking, I whisper to the dragonborn, "Have you ever tamed a bear before?"
No, but I've seen them.
Okay.
After we're done with this job, we will.
And along the way, he goes ahead and he gives out some really quick information. Like, you know, those dwarves in their mine, what they're gonna do is they're just gonna dump all the waste over by the ocean shore, and just all those fish are just gonna get gobbled right up by those fucking ferns.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Fern, the type of bird that nests on like
Okay.
the shore plateau.
Okay.
Basically, what will happen with the debris is they'll create like another islet that they'll all just land on and hang out, and so there'll be like thousands of them trying to eat all these fish. We won't be able to fish.
No, that's bad.
That is bad.
And what for? Just so our king can get a couple extra gold. And so
That
he can
sounds bad.
spend them all for our grandkids to go off and fight some pirates that clearly outnumber us and outgun us.
I like to imagine he takes like a big swig from his drink as well.
Yes.
Flask.
Is he taking us
No drinking
along
and
this,
driving.
this route
Yeah.
in a boat?
Yes.
Or, okay.
You can tell that he almost never gets any actual passengers. A little long-winded conversation, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right here and let y'all out."
Yeah.
Can we see the house from here?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see my house from here.
Yeah. But first, you got to walk through some fields and.
So it's like, we can see it from here. It's like, what, half a mile away?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there? Okay.
Yeah. And then along the way, you'll hear some clack, 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 clack.
What time of day is it right now?
It'll be like midday,
Okay.
but then you'll feel like a bounty point on your shoulder.
Is he telling us that this is what we're going to feel, or are you telling us
I'm
as we're walking?
Telling
we're,
that
we're
as
feeling
we're
it?
watching. Sorry.
Okay.
Like,
Because I was going to ask the old man how long he's going to stay here, or if we just have to walk back.
he'll be like, I'm pretty sure, old man. Johnson.
Right. So I look at my character sheet. I have an AC of 18. I don't
Take
think
you
that's
back.
right. Let me
Just
shield. That's right. Just kidding. Okay, yes, that's right.
let's check up on him real quick. He's got enough money. Like he'll lend anyone a boat for a couple of days if you send out his hay in return.
Out of character, even if this guy is okay, I just want to just stay here and smooch off of him. Like just live here, and he'll just pay us money for keeping him company.
Oh.
Mm. So what basically happens is y'all are walking along, and this is kind of obvious, but
Would have put in my stuff before we left. I'm saying now. Would have actually put on my armor.
I'm assuming so. You had 4 hours to walk to an unknown location, and
Yeah.
should.
saying this now, so I have an AC of 18 and not
Yeah.
11.
Like, I default to yellow wearing armor.
Yeah. Wasn't
Sometimes.
before, but now I am. And I have a shield. Fair enough. Let me make sure I can use that weapon. Hold on. I didn't actually check the properties and stuff.
I assume you have a warhammer?
Yeah. I can use that and a shield, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because you have a warcaster.
Yes, and I can cast spells. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So along the way, like, pile of bones start to actually grow out and form into shape, and then he'll pick up a hat from the ground, put it on, and be like, "Excuse me, sirs. What business do you have here?"
Completely calmly, Emmanuel walks up, extends a hand. I am Emmanuel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's the matter, Sunshine?
What business do you have here?
Why, I'm one of the field hands.
Ah,
Did we
makes
ever
sense, yeah.
bother asking the guy's name that we're checking up on?
No, you did not.
Okay.
How long have you been a field hand?
Let's see, around, I think I've been reformatted a couple dozen times now.
Reformatted.
Yeah.
Huh.
Don't worry about it. Listen, is your boss accepting guests right now?
I'm afraid not. Like, I haven't heard a word from him in a while. And
Oh, well, then I guess you wouldn't mind if we were to check up on him. We're very worried if you haven't heard a word from him.
well, I am afraid that my orders are said not to let anyone pass.
I see. Not to let anyone pass, but there's 4 of us. Can I roll to try to, like, logic
Persuade him that that's...
I guess not.
He's like, he's like,
If there were eyes in the sockets, they would be rolling.
Yes. If I had a face, I would face palm.
So, why can't we go? He just doesn't want to see people, or...
I mean, like, he almost never wants to see people unless he actually invites them over. Like, let's face it,
I think I see why. Yeah, I think I understand why he doesn't want people. He's way out here, you know.
Yeah.
People are just
Yeah.
shy.
And then you'll see like 3 other skeletons running around with like pitchforks, readying the hay for stacks.
So, when's the last time you heard from him?
About months ago.
About what?
3 months. Still.
How
Just working over this field.
how frequently would you hear from him normally?
About every 6 months. And our job really doesn't need too much tending to. It's literally just every now and then he comes by to make sure that no animals have attacked us. And then
I see.
he takes our shipments and just carries them back, and then they'll go into some big old ship and they'll go through his river channel, like his own tributary to the ocean, and just get them out to market.
And what's your master's name?
Believe it is Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson.
That sounds real, yes.
Don't judge a man by his name.
Of course not. No, I'd never.
No.
I don't know. Can I inside check the skeleton to see if he's bullshitting me?
Of course.
Natural 1. I don't know how to read a skeleton without a face.
His poker face is too good, man.
His poker face is too good.
He's literally not moving any muscles because he doesn't have any. There you go.
sure is something that we're doing that I don't know a bit about.
Well, guys, I guess we've hit a dead end.
Hey!
Mason, you would be so proud.
Wow! Yes, I failed.
Would you like some sunglasses for that?
Yes, and I put on the sunglasses.
Oh, this is. Feels like it's already veering way off the rails. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well,
I would like to, as Charity is talking to a skeleton, whisper to Theo, by the way, do you have any experience in fighting?
I kind of like tap the warhammer at my hip
We might need that later.
and kind of like gesture to my shield on my back.
Isn't it obvious?
Not really.
Currently wearing a chain shirt. Just a little bit.
And then I point at the short sword
Chain shirt
that
or
I'm
chain
wearing.
Chain shirt, I think.
Pretty sure now.
Chainmail, yes. I looked wrong thing. That's why my AC is 18.
Yeah.
Never have had an AC that high. Anyway.
Looks like he just threw you some shade. Nice one, Mason.
Well, I'm afraid we're at a impasse, sir, because
Yeah.
our programming is to meet with them at all costs. So, is there a one of you that does more secretarial works or manages his estate for him we could talk to instead?
Nope.
Well, that.
Well then,
But we all have pretty much the same rank, so tell you what. Tell you what. All you gotta do is find out where that box is that has our programming in it. Just change it.
oh, okay. Any hints on where it is?
It's a magic item.
Doesn't quite answer the question,
That would
but
have been so great had I prayed differently.
we can wait a couple of
How
days.
does that happen, Mr. Holy Man?
It's really complicated. You know, you have to focus your intent. And I did not focus my intent on detecting magic today. That I should have.
Is it something we can do if you had?
Alright, so
8 hours.
Yes.
Give me 8 hours. Focus. And
how
sleep.
about instead I make this more, I'll just give you a detail. So basically it's hidden underneath one of these hay barrels.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta find out which one, then find the little bitty rock with a little bitty needle on it.
Literally find a needle in a haystack.
Shouldn't be that hard.
How far apart are the haystacks from each other?
They're about 100 feet away from each other,
Okay.
and there's like 8 of them.
They'd be very mad at me if I just destroyed a couple of them.
Thought the same thing.
Would they? So I would like to
I can
ask
destroy
them.
2.
Yeah.
And also all the skeletons around.
I'm assuming none of y'all have actually worked on a farm before.
No.
No.
I would best just
All right.
knock them all down.
So what you do is you just lift them up by the ropes that they have on them, and then as long as you don't push in the wrong way, it'll just stay as is. Basically, when you pack it all together, it basically is more like rocks than like hay.
They're already bundled.
Already bundled, yeah.
Would it be like to look for this? Would it be like survival for like tracking or like?
It would be more of
Knock them
a,
all away.
yeah, it'll be more like survival for track.
Okay. I would like to roll survival.
Sure.
Oh god. Hey! First roll of the day!
Natural 20.
Nice. Yeah.
Natural
So,
1, natural
The
2.
thing that interests you is that underneath one of the stacks you can see a clear trail away from it. That's like blood.
Mhm.
And then you
Okay.
notice the same smell of blood coming from underneath it.
Good stuff.
So all you gotta do is lift it up now.
Got it. Okay, folks, looks like we found something. And I go ahead and how heavy are these? Can I just lift it, or do I need to like?
If you try, you'd notice it's pretty hefty. Like
Alright.
y'all gotta actually roll athletics to lift it up.
Alright.
I can do that.
I can too.
Actually, hold on. I can
Oop.
do it with proficiency.
One! Yeah!
Natural
Alright.
1.
11 plus 4?
Hmm.
15.
6.
15.
Okay, so you two together are able to lift it up.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, it's literally it's literally an iron. It's an iron thing with a big old dagger in it. So now all he's saying is, great. Now all you got to do is stab your hand through it, and you can reprogram us.
Done!
Ah.
Done!
I don't. Okay, you do it.
I will do it. How much damage
We'll
do
just
I
hold
do?
this.
You roll for
I
damage or
will
do
be
I
right
roll
here.
roll attack roll.
And closing
yourself.
my eyes and talking very loudly.
Can do
I
I
have
like
plausible
is it like a
deniability?
weapon?
It's
or-
a dex base, so yeah.
so 14.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So go ahead and roll a d4.
D4, where
Yeah.
are you? Here you are. 3.
Cool. So go ahead and take off 3 from your maximum HP.
Well, that's it.
Oh my god.
Temporarily.
And as like the blood runs
Yep.
down, I said, "Oh, life is pain. I must embrace this."
Did I just
So,
drop it? Or...
Basically, now you give. Okay, so you remember the spell Animate Dead. Let me look it up.
I've never
real
been a
quick.
necromancer before.
I
You
think
suddenly
I do.
remember this.
I remember my whistle. I do. That everyone yelled at me for taking. I remember that. And using
Yes,
it at every opportunity. Oh my God.
Sadly, Quota is not with us tonight. He couldn't make it today.
All right,
But
so you were able to give them 3 simple commands,
Oh.
like simple, like
Yes.
so we
5
have
seconds,
a
5
new
sentences.
tradition now.
Yeah.
Sentences.
Anytime someone does Quota yes in the chat, Quota has to do something incredibly
Oh my
stupid.
god.
Right then and there.
On a cooldown. Can only happen like twice per session or
Insane.
something like
What
that.
would he do?
but-
Just drop it on
Does,
drop
does,
the
does this
head
mean,
down?
does this mean
Yeah.
that like I now need to do
I
something?
think you just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of just did.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I like ask you questions about how this would pan out if I gave this order, or do I have to give the order first?
You gotta give the order first.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so the first order is under no circumstance you should attack us, or you should not attack us under any circumstance.
Don't attack us, period. Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Ever.
Ever. The trick is if you like put too many emphasis in that sentence, it'll actually be the opposite of that. So
It's not
definitely.
just 5-word sentences like,
Okay.
these guys aren't that smart.
Okay. So
Sold with a hate mail.
for my second command, I would like to ask them to.
I didn't roll, but someone.
I'm gonna try something vague this time. I'm gonna say, help us in every way we, I guess,
That we ask.
request. Yeah.
Follow you guys, okay.
Okay.
Well, I said help, but that works.
I don't think I like that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Can we retcon that to be follow me? So in case
Yeah.
there's something bad, at least they'll be saved.
I
Okay.
have plausible deniability
Yeah.
still, and I close my eyes and talk to myself. To not listen to or see.
But only in like this area. We don't want them following us.
Well,
back
it's only
to
5
town.
words.
Don't follow us out of here.
But here's the thing. Do we?
Don't follow us off the property.
If we think it's be a hassle, I can just wreck them. It's fine.
Okay.
What if we had a
Just make them leave.
small minion army with us?
I think the barrel's getting really heavy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so just like.
Is my hand still like on the thing, bleeding?
Well, yeah. It's like, basically, it's like you're giving your commands as you stab into it. Like you think your sentences in like one go, and then
Manuel's getting
6
paler
seconds.
by the minute.
And then 6 seconds later,
Bleed
you
out,
go
but I
off.
can't. Like, I could actually probably fix them. I can cast with my hands full, but you're great in that life.
So were there any suggestions for the third one, or can I just try something really weird?
I don't have any suggestions. I want to know what you want.
Yeah, knock yourself
I
out.
want to cheat and go with infinite wishes switch. I'm gonna be like, follow our future instructions. They turn around and kill me.
Okay, at that one, he's like, okay. And then at that point, he's like, you know, to have us follow you after the next Earthrise, you have to take this thing with you, right?
Does my hand need to be in it?
You gotta stab it once a day around this time.
Oh.
I'll make that decision later today.
Great. So, you want us to dig this out really quick for you?
How big is it?
It's only about... It's not too big. It's big enough to fit in your bag.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Just need to find something to cover it. And he rips off a part of it.
Can he take this thing off his hand now?
Oh, yeah, he...
God!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like I saw.
Let's just throw the hay down.
It'd be straight not
Yeah.
drop this.
I like the idea that you guys like could throw it, but you're just holding it over
Holding
me.
it over my
At any moment, if this goes bad, you're just gonna drop it on me. Safety.
Great. So, in that case...
So while you guys are busy on that, do you mind if we take a look inside?
Go ahead. You're on our boss right now.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Okay, guys.
So, whoever this person is definitely a necromancer.
Oh yeah.
We can't make that judgment
I
yet.
mean,
No.
The skeletons don't give it away?
what I'm saying is
Just
we
be-
don't know that that's all that's here.
Just
True.
because you have a few skeletons in your closet doesn't mean you're a necromancer. That's all I'm saying.
Do you have skeletons? Literal skeletons.
They're up and moving.
Besides the one in your body, do you have any other skeletons?
He
I
makes,
will-
he makes a good point.
What? The one in my body?
No, I mean, it's a good question.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
Okay, well. that's
Okay,
answered.
Curtis.
Okay.
So it takes them about an hour to actually dig it up because it's intricately made.
So in that hour, I would like to say, can you take the lead for now?
You
Go
want-
search the
You want
house.
to like get that
Yeah, I will.
stitched up a little bit so
I
you're
can-
not just
I mean,
bleeding.
I will
Max-
go and search the house, and I'll be kind of sneaky
so
about
here's
it.
the thing.
And I got a 15 on
I
stuff.
have 2 spell slots. I don't know if I want to use one of them on this.
I'm
And
not
that
sure
is
you
a-
can though because my max
Yeah, it was
is
your
Feeling
max.
crappy tonight, so
I could,
you
I mean,
instead.
I probably have looked over to see if I can do anything about that. I did proficient in medicine. Look at his hand to see if I can do anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do max.
You want to roll
Point.
the medicine check?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't think I can do max hit reductions. Yeah, okay. I forgot my other home. That's 11.
No, you can't do anything about the max hit point reduction, but you can make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed.
Yeah.
That's
So-
always a good thing.
He doesn't just automatically fail all stealth checks.
That's fair. Dripping blood behind him, yeah. Yeah.
He's
Like
like,
those self games,
do I
like
need to
whose
actually
blood is this?
cast a
Must be the
spell?
wind. Never mind.
Do I need to actually cast a spell, or do I don't have medicine?
at that point, he'd be like, that's not how this works, right?
What happened?
Like the magic item, like it pretty much is a new way to recover maximum hit points with your spells right now.
Oh yeah, no, I just don't know if I need to use magic to stop the bleeding or just.
No,
wrap
you
it.
don't. You just need to wrap it up and
Alright.
make it.
The skeleton's telling you this?
Yeah.
You're taking medical advice from a skeleton.
You know,
I hear he's a good.
I mean,
what's the name of?
Ryan Johnson.
Osteologist.
Now, in the future, just gonna let you know now, you don't have to necessarily stand your hand, but it seemed like y'all wanted to.
make it dramatic.
Okay, like his hand is.
You are pretty dramatic. Maybe the watch him if he wants to use. Don't want him to come out with an iPad.
So-
Maybe he does.
I have skeletons now.
At this point, would I have enough contextual clues to assume that Teo is a cleric or like has something religious about them?
I'm assuming he has his
I have a
holy
holy
symbol, like,
necklace. Yeah.
Okay.
like straight out, and
Yeah.
he's wearing heavy armor, and
I
he's
haven't
got
been trying to hide it.
and he's got like marks of "Hi, I hated Vitalis."
Okay. So essentially, they have a banner saying, okay.
Basically, I'm
Like
not
basically
hiding
anybody who's lived in Forgotten Realms long enough knows who's a
Okay,
cleric.
good
it.
enough.
He's not hiding it because he worships like a chaotic good god. He's not
So
on the down low about anything.
I would like to ask you if doing this is somehow going to, in the long term, I guess, damage my soul or like turn me into like an undead lich thing.
You know,
Do you have any religious knowledge of that?
my god says it's good to take risks.
There you go. Done. I don't say no more, dear friend. You're my favorite person now.
So,
But
checking out.
I say some risks should be measured.
It's too late. He's not listening anymore. He heard what he wanted to hear.
There's a difference between the risks of fun and life and risks of I'm gonna jump off a cliff because it sounds like it's gonna be fun and hit rocks. That's not risk. That's stupid. It's your soul. Do what you want.
Should be on a shirt.
It's your soul. Do what you want. That's my religious advice.
So what do I see as I'm looking around the house?
So one of the things you notice quickly is like you see a light just running through the bushes.
A light?
Yeah, like a ghostly light dash through, and then you can't see it.
This is still in midday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's more like closer to dusk, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Buff dragon person, would you like to go first? Clear the way for us. He is buff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay, good.
So-
I don't want to ironically
Yeah, it's like-
insult him somehow.
No, my guy's 6'6", 265 pounds.
Yeah, he's buff.
Yeah.
He's a
And this
cute-
is scrawny for my type.
Yeah.
Mikey's is even bigger.
So ghostly light goes running through the bushes and then I don't see it anymore. Do I see anything as I'm like peeking in the windows or what?
You see this place looks really run down. Like, bruh, did this guy even care to do maintenance?
So there's cobwebs everywhere, it looks abandoned.
It's getting kind of dark. Are y'all good in the darkness? Because I have not, for one.
I have 60 feet dark vision.
I do not. Okay.
Humans. Wait, I thought you were a human. Maybe I
this was
misjudged
this
you
was
after
an out
all.
of character
Yeah.
question, I
Oh, never
thought.
mind.
Yeah, I was like, I am not good once I get dark. I don't have dark vision. I do have light,
That's good.
but I don't have dark vision.
Well, light's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, out of character for question for the group.
Yes.
If it was possible, would we be interested in having this place as our like base of operations. It's a house. It's empty. It has minions. Those are 3 things I look into when I want to purchase a house.
Pre-prepared minions for
Yeah.
that. Servants included.
I mean,
My house back home has minions, but they're not like this.
see?
Yeah, some of the things you'll notice like quickly is like there's like a gate before the house,
Okay.
which looks a little run down, but it's still like 6 feet tall, so you can sort of see over it. But
So this is a solid gate.
it's a solid gate with like what looks like a door that's like rotted in. But the top of it is like wall, like basic natural wall now, because run down enough.
Okay. So.
Here's your best.
You want to break that door?
And I attempt to scale to the top of that wall.
You succeed.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you look around, you see
Like, probably like 5'10", just like, okay.
So you see, there are some basic areas where you can find like patches of weeds but unlike normal house weeds, it looks like it's mostly dandelions and some long-lasting herbs. So it looks like it's maintained, but not really also.
So it has been a garden that has just kind of gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
By the way, guys, is that gate locked?
I don't know.
As I'm asking from the top of the wall.
Well, you're up there. You can go up on the other side and try to open it.
You can also try to open it from this side.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go. I'll go over and try to open the gate.
Okay, so it's loud then. It's
I mean, like it's
I'm
kind of stuck.
probably loud.
It's kind of stuck in the ground, but you push it out, no problem.
okay. Well, here I thought I was gonna.
But did you see like
I'm loud. It's
a
fine.
rose bush
Like, look.
over by the gate?
Mhm.
That looks like it's actually had a hole inside of it, like something burrowed underneath it.
Would it be survive? Well,
Like I'm just giving you that information because the check is so low.
Sure.
Your passive will see it.
yeah, but
My
my
passive
intention
is
was to see like
15.
whether I understand what kind of thing it would
My
be.
passive perception is 15.
So other things you notice is
I
it
have-
looks like it's
I have proficiency and
it's about
master.
the same size as if a person were to dig under it.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
That's
But
creepy.
not actually human hands, it's like sharp utensils.
Huh. Okay, so Edward
Human-
Scissorhands dug under the
Human-sized
bush.
mole.
I get to meet Johnny there.
Okay.
So, because I saw that one ghostly light flitting through the bushes earlier, I'm looking for more. Do I see more?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That's 6 on the die plus
No, you.
yeah 7. Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't trust that hole. I don't trust it.
I don't trust anything around here right
Feel free
now.
to look around everybody if you want.
Sure.
Perception?
Perception. 19. Yes, 19.
I'm
God,
like
all of my
that.
dice are doing bad tonight.
Great. Here's the fun part.
The DC was 20, and I had a 19.
Yeah.
Try this one.
Let's see.
Fun part.
Let's see. The person who's looking closer at them was you. So.
Sure. I'm also bleeding. I attract all kinds
So
of.
one of them will just come out and try to grapple you.
Okay.
What?
Does a 14 hit?
Barely misses.
And you see as it pops out like a giant weasel. And then you see
Hello,
3
friend.
more jump out of the bag and try to attack each of you.
I should have
Miss.
expected this.
Miss. 15 hit?
Just misses.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative as.
Alright.
15 plus.
Natural 20.
Not bad.
Cool.
Could be worse.
So
I
25.
That was actually small. I forgot my initiative modifier is not.
So
My other
25, 11, and.
12.
Well, okay.
I got 17.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna go first. Then they will go.
Okay.
They're all like right within your range.
Okay. So are there multiple of them
There
within?
are 4 of y'all within the range of you guys.
Are there multiple within 5 feet of me?
No,
Okay.
unless they were all
Right.
huddled up against each other, which. Doubt it.
All right. So I will just turn on the one that attacked me, and okay. So I have 2 short swords. Can I use both?
Hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
So you
Oh,
use
how
your
many?
main
One
action for one, and then your bonus action for the other.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a feat that I didn't have
No, no,
or
no.
anything like that.
The feat allows you to use bigger weapons.
Gotcha.
So instead of using short swords, you can use rapiers. That's it.
Okay. So a 12 to hit
Misses.
and a 17 to hit.
Hit.
Okay.
Alright, and since you don't have any of your allies within 5 feet of it,
Right.
you don't get sneak attack. You just get
Right. That's why I was asking.
That's what he gets watched.
9 piercing damage.
You drop it.
Nice.
This is a lot of hit points.
All right.
I know.
That's
And I'm just kind of hopping in place. Like,
Ouch.
all right. What's next?
ouch. Next one.
On me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine, because I can use my reaction to use my Wrath of the Storm.
Cool.
So it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure, but you're taking 10 damage.
That's fine. I'm still up. It has to take. That's not gonna survive. Even I have to make a dexterity saving throw of 13.
Fails.
Okay, so it takes 11 points of thunder damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dead.
As I just.
Now, Mr. Big Boy. That's gonna miss. That's definitely gonna miss.
It's too intimidating, man.
Then does a 17 hit.
Yep.
Cool.
Please tell me that you just step on the
5
weasel.
damage.
We'll see what happens.
Remember how you. Is that
Or
how
sit
you
on
say
it.
spell slots?
So, you said 17?
Yes. 17.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I would like to draw my short sword.
You can only draw one, so you don't have
okay.
dual wielder.
So I draw one. Here's the 2 hit. No, that's not a hit. I got like a 10.
For 10? Yeah, it misses. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Me first? That's fine, because I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Woo! So I have more than 1 hit point. 7.
Good.
I'll start going with probably.
Yeah.
I need to
14.
find out.
14.
17.
That kills it.
Nice.
I'll just drop my maul on it.
Go ahead. 1 left.
Oh, there's 1 left?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll go for it. And
Here's
wow,
the
it
question.
just
Do you
bounced
want to
right
save
out
me,
there.
though?
Huh?
Do you want to save me, or would you rather I just die? That's the big question.
Are you unconscious?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
Not
you're
yet.
that helpless. Okay, so does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Then both attacks hit.
I used my limited reaction.
They're not worth your rage, man.
I was like,
2d6 plus 5.
But also, it's
Total of
good
18
for
piercing
perspective, and
damage.
then just exploded off.
Alright. Well, that's...
So,
Ow.
one of the things you'll notice as you drop your maul into it is like it forces out something from its guts. You notice it's just a little, it's just a rock that's glowing a lot.
That's a thing.
And it's glowing like more of like that ectoplasm green that he saw earlier.
That who saw her?
That you saw earlier.
Oh, okay.
From the looks of it, you can probably tell really quickly that the kind of people who go out to this place are most likely either willing to tell a tall tale to make it sound more interesting, or are just straight up scared shitless when they see the skeletons.
Boat, hey, thanks for the resub, man. Thank you for the 8 months. 8 months, man.
Oh, right?
Thank you so much. Glad you're here.
Why, thank you. Yes, indeed.
This new campaign is all about you. This one's all about boats, right?
So.
So,
do you take that rock?
Sure.
Cool.
you look bad. You healing?
I'm hanging in there. I have 4 HP.
Oh, okay.
a little worse than you.
A little bit.
Fine. Yeah.
Like almost half.
Yeah.
Of,
We're doing good
a
here,
little bit
man.
more than half of what I have, but you know.
Yeah. So.
I have almost 22 HP, but it's fine. It's proportionate.
So there's a well outside. Do you want to go to that, or do you want to head up to the front door?
A well, you said?
Like, it's clearly the shape of like 3 foot tall bricks in a small circle with a bucket on top.
See,
I will peer down.
Cool.
if there's a little girl in there, I'm just gonna quit the campaign.
Just slow you down.
Yeah.
Here, take him.
Yeah.
He's at 4 hit points, it's fine. It won't be hard. All you gotta do is 8.
So you'll notice
Dead.
like the remains of like little mouse and squirrels and the like in the tall grass around it. And then you can see from looking just over, you can see that the water's actually clean.
Good water source.
And then you take a look at the bottom and you can see there's some glimmer.
It's
In
her.
the water?
It's
Yeah.
her. She's coming.
Some kind of...
Like you can see something being reflected by the light of.
Does it appear to be possibly a green ectoplasmic?
No. It's more like shiny reflection.
Hey, Emmanuel, there's something shiny down in there. You might want to jump in. See if you can find it.
If you insist, I will. But I thought shiny stuff was your domain. I'm more of a subtle, and we pan to.
You're the one looking for money, right?
Yeah, and when Emmanuel says I'm very subtle, you pan to him. He's like an eyeliner, and he's just all black, and I don't like shiny stuff.
Yeah.
Can I?
I spent a lot of time getting ready.
Like, let's go ahead and just have you look before you leave.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perception?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
I thought about taking guidance,
Oh man.
and then I didn't.
I know, right?
So many spells I looked at was like, I should take that, but I'm not gonna.
I don't hint to you that I can see, in the dark. I just, it's completely obvious to me. Like, what, you can't see that down there?
You want me to light up the bucket?
Sure.
and then you lower it and just scoop out whatever. Maybe. I don't know if you can do that, but you can try.
He's got brains.
Can certainly try.
Great. Yeah, go ahead.
I have slightly above average brains.
Yeah.
I do not.
Go ahead and. So you're just trying to like? Are you trying to finesse?
I'm trying to like, if there's like a bucket.
Yeah, there's a bucket.
I'm trying to reach out and just cast light. Actually, I don't think I need to touch it.
Yeah, like
I might need to.
like it's literally just to pick up and drag over, cast light. Like it's a drinking bucket. Like
Stick my
it's
hand
not too
out.
crazy.
Cast light on it,
Yeah.
and then you can lower it down, see if you can see what's down there better. Or just give whatever's down there a big beacon to come attack it.
Yeah. So are you actually looking down as you're?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's why.
Go on. Try and frighten or charm me. Or whatever.
Why the fuck is these stats not in here? Whatever.
Just try and
Can you
charm
go
me.
ahead
Plus
and
2
look
to correct
up-
the saves. Because I'm proficient.
Because y'all probably can see this like immediately.
Okay.
Oh no, now here. Here guys. Yeah, so
Good time.
so as you lower your light down, you see like something come up and like
Yep.
and attack.
Exactly what
Yeah.
I expected.
Yeah. That's totally gonna miss, but the fact is you got like a snake popping up on your side and then a snake trying to crawl up and get over on the other side, but the well's too narrow.
Yeah. A big snake? A giant
yeah.
snake?
Yeah, like
Python.
it's about your height.
Cool. A medium-sized snake.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Too small to ride.
Woo! Ouch. So initiative time.
And see, you almost jumped in there. I mean, how fun would that have been, right?
It would have been.
17.
Uh,
It's actually 23.
You rolled a 23?
wow, I did not
I'm
mean for it to be like
I rolled
that.
a 17.
What'd you roll?
I have a 19.
19 and then you rolled a 18?
I didn't roll yet. Oh wait, for initiative.
Initiative, yes.
12.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Tell me your number.
6.
Okay, so you're going first.
Oh boy. Okay. So I'm still on. Can you describe it? So,
Yeah.
is it out of the well yet?
It's popped just outside.
Okay. I would like to take my long. Well.
You
Hit
got
it,
your bow
please.
out already?
Please
Because
stab
you're
it.
like, that shit's here.
Okay.
That shit's here.
I'm gonna attack it with my bow.
Sure.
12 plus 6. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. 8. 8 score, so 10.
10 damage. Still up. So it'll kind of. So how do you guys situate it? So it's one person like right at the well here, one person standing there, and then.
I kind of imagine we were all just
Yeah.
standing around it, like
Yeah.
looking.
Great.
We're not.
So it'll go ahead and risk an opportunity attack from you
Okay.
with your ranged bow. Would you like to punch it?
Please scoot out of my range.
Can I? Wait. So if I punch it, it's just 1 damage, right?
If you punch it, it's 1 plus your strength.
Okay. But can I use my bow as an improvised weapon?
Yes, if you want d4 plus your strength.
I would rather do that.
Cool,
Is that
but
good?
you don't get your proficiency bonus because you're not trained in improvised weapons. So that's the
okay.
choice you make: is do you want to have a better chance to hit and do possibly more damage, or do you want to have a better chance to just hit?
I'm gonna
Pop
go
it
with
back
the
in.
with the chance to do more damage.
Cool. Cool. Also strength based.
15 minus 14.
Yeah.
No damage.
So you do 1 damage, and you punch it, and it just drops over because the arrow actually pierced through further after you punched into the arrow.
Punch the arrow!
And then the other one comes up and tries to bite you.
Who? Him?
Another snake.
Who's it biting?
You.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, the one who's standing right outside the well.
Don't
Does
send them at me.
There's
just
just
16 hit?
No.
Hey!
Because you got your shield.
there's
Yeah.
just 2, right?
Huh.
Just 2, yeah.
Okay. Well, now just 1.
Go ahead.
20 to hit.
It is.
9 damage.
Still up.
I'm going to like hit the shield against the side of the
Improvised
well.
attack?
No, I'm casting Toll the Dead by hitting my shield against the
cool,
well
cool.
to make a loud noise.
Cool.
I have to make a wisdom saving throw,
It failed.
and so it takes 3 damage.
It's dead.
3 necrotic damage on my d12.
I'm like coming at it with the dagger saying,
Ah.
I scared it to death, basically.
See, you missed the fun.
Yeah. So now that there's nothing in there besides the coins, y'all pull them out and it's 14 silver pieces.
Ooh, that's 3
big money.
and then 2 extras.
I take whatever I can, man.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna like divide it, or one person keeps everything for now until we get out of here?
I mean, I think I should get it because I saw it.
You would think.
You can get one of the extra pieces, and I'll get
Yeah,
the other
that's
one because
fine.
I killed a snake. I killed the
Good
second
enough.
one. I decided that on my own. So I get 4. You
Clerics,
get 4.
man.
Then I get 3.
Yeah. So now, that's y'all.
I need to buy a healer's kit.
I'm
at some
assuming
point.
y'all want to walk into the house now.
Right, because this whole place has been perfectly friendly so far.
Let's see what giant animals are inside.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Question:
Yeah.
before we go inside, can I tell one of the
You get the giant bear.
skeletons to see if they can skin the thing when they're done with the digging out thing?
They already dug out the device.
Oh, okay.
Gave it
So
to you.
can I ask them to try to like just extract out of this corpse while we're busy killing
Sure.
things inside?
What you guys want?
Any preferences before I order? Well, the fangs definitely, right?
You know, whatever. Just whatever you feel like. You do what your heart tells you to do.
Skin and fangs. Priority on skin.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
I'm really inspirational. I should be a bard.
So I would like to like check in the windows and everything like that around the
Not very
outside
much.
before we actually barge in.
Yeah.
And may I do so stealthily?
Sure.
For all that it'll matter. 16.
So basically, what you see is the house is like 35 feet tall. So you're guessing it's got 2 floors in the attic.
Okay.
And then you'll notice that looking through like whatever windows you can, this house is definitely damp and dilapidated with a bunch of like mold growth. Definitely rotten with cobwebs everywhere. Yeah, and
Free real estate, man.
yeah.
Don't resurrect that meme.
I mean, yeah, y'all could totally have a house that would definitely never live up to any code. Great.
OSHA doesn't exist, man, okay?
Okay, so we need to get Chip and Joanna Gaines out here. We've got to fix
We have a
her.
carpenter.
It's gonna be
Okay,
like,
so we've got Chip.
yeah! It's like one of those
Okay.
shows where they like buy a house and then fix it up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
Yeah,
was saying.
I'm the obnoxious guy,
I
and
can
like he's
definitely
the
seal this
technical
water
guy,
in
and
here.
the-
I can definitely make this. I can definitely seal all the water. It will probably be inside though because I don't know how to get it out.
Okay. Jokes aside.
But I'm gonna let you walk ahead because I'm
Yeah.
loud.
So you'll notice that the doors are like 5 feet wide and 7 feet tall.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
duck.
So
It's
I
perfect
know
for
I
us.
live here. All the big folk. I don't know.
Or a
Dragonborn.
dragonborn.
Me a purple.
Well, whatever it is,
So
we're
you
gonna.
notice that the panes are definitely like got no glass in them.
The window panes have no glass?
Have no glass.
Sword.
Does it look like they ever did?
Oh, maybe at one point. Maybe.
Can I roughly judge the age of this house?
Sure. Go and roll history.
19.
Yeah. So one person just looking at it would be like, it's gotta be 100 years old easy, and then you look at it over again, it's like, no, it's only like 50.
Huh.
But you can tell, like, whoever built this, it's interesting because you can see some parts where there's broken wood inside, and instead of it just being like a hole you can see through, you see like actual rock.
Actually, I just thought of something. I don't going to use Xanathar's guide rules, but there are extra rules for like having proficiency in the different kits. Some of them let you be able to determine like the age of things and stuff like that.
So,
because I have proficiency in carpenter's tools, I know wood.
Yeah.
So
But what
I'm checking to see what the specific thing is.
But he rolled high enough, and
Yeah.
y'all would have enough knowledge either way to know. Yeah, this house isn't as old as it looks. It's just whoever was in it just did not want to pay somebody to make it pretty.
Okay.
Huh.
But you see that there's stone walls, and you're like,
So the wood is just covering stone walls.
right.
Huh.
But it's not like natural, it's like forced up, and it's just a slab of rock.
So it's wall of stone basically with wood over it.
Right.
Huh.
Weird.
Okay. And I'll communicate this to the rest of them.
Yeah.
Well, whoever built this house definitely had good taste.
Really?
Yeah, look at. No, it's homey. It's lived in.
I mean,
Anyway, I suggest we take a quick break and then clear this place room by room.
Sure.
So where are y'all taking your break?
I assume at the front door?
Oh wait, never mind.
Like in the front door, or just
outside?
Just outside.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and give you a couple of other details that you're noticing as you're just sitting there and eating your lunch and resting up, effectively getting a short rest.
No one hit. Ooh. What's next?
What's your roll?
I got a whopping 1!
Plus your con?
So, 3. Not too bad.
Yeah.
I can't go over my max because I definitely just healed myself 7.
So how much HP do you have now?
7 out of 9. So.
Oh, good.
I'm guessing
Is 9 your
that
max right now?
I haven't been hit, so I'm not concerned about a short rest right now.
I'm not
But
either.
so as they're resting, I'm like looking at the door, and
Having the lethal bite.
as dilapidated as this place is, I'm assuming that when the door moves, it probably leaves some kind of track.
Yeah.
Do I see any sign that the door has been moved or budged at all in recent time?
No.
No. So I'm seeing thick layer of dust.
Yes.
That's it.
And now that you actually open the door, let me go ahead and tell you some details about that entrance hall. So you'll see that in front of you on your right side is a set of stairs that are kind of worn out, but they go upstairs. And you've got... And you can see like animal tracks going all over the place.
Like small paw
Yeah.
prints.
Yeah, like mice,
Oh, nice.
And-
Okay.
other things. So basically it looks as if nobody has actually lived here at all.
Ever.
Question. Can I don't know if it would be perception or something else. Can I specifically try to sense if there's some kind of illusion happening here?
Sure. That would be... Tell me how you're trying to find an illusion.
I guess like tapping on things a little bit.
Touching the
Yeah.
walls and stuff.
So you're just tapping everywhere and
Yeah.
trying to find stuff. Go ahead and roll me an investigation, because that is what you actually do roll to...
Wow.
We're all rolling bad tonight.
9.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Good thing to assume, not me.
So you'll notice that, this house is really that poorly built.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't believe that. I think it's very well made. It's just in a different way well made, you know.
Some humans like to live like this, apparently. I want to investigate the structure. I want to because it looks like it's just falling apart. Make sure I don't know. I just want investigate sort of the wooden areas.
Yeah.
See if it's actually as bad as it actually is.
So
or
as you're walking around, you can actually hear the creak.
because I can.
You know that old timey house?
Yeah.
Yeah, that creak.
Yes, actually, it's bad. If there's them upstairs, I don't want to go upstairs.
You don't?
No. He's kind of stepping and gestures to the armor.
Is your character secretly evil? You just want everyone to go out there and get killed?
Your character's not very secretly evil.
So
No,
so one of the things
you're
that,
the one who's forced us here, but I mean, at least we're
I
investigating.
didn't force you. You're getting paid.
one of the things that you will notice is as you're looking at the stairs, since you're a lot more perceptive,
Yeah.
you actually see tracks going upstairs.
There's
That are
Human tracks.
Not just my. Okay.
okay. There's someone went upstairs at some point.
Where did
I
those
know I just said I don't want to go upstairs.
Where did
It
those
looks like we have to go
tracks
upstairs.
come from?
So basically those tracks look like they're coming from...
It's an animal that turns into a person.
They're coming
There's
from...
a word for that.
Yeah.
They're coming from forward, like you'll see past the stairs, you'll see a hallway. But there's a door blocking what you can see past those other rooms.
Okay. Well.
I'd like to suggest we clear the first floor before heading up.
Sure.
Okay.
So y'all going down the
Room
left
by room?
hallway, the front one, forward or to the right first?
I think left, center, and then right. You think?
Sure.
Let's just
Make-
stay together, whatever
Make
we
it
do.
sweet.
It's a horror movie. We have to split up. It makes more sense.
So as you're going to the left, you'll notice that there's a door to the left and the right. And then one just in front of you too.
I think opening all three would be the worst plan of action, but also
The most fun.
The most exciting for a minute.
the most exciting for about 6 seconds before we're all dead. I'm gonna kind of listen. We have made so much noise, definitely walking up, but I'm just gonna kind of listen close to the door to see if I can hear anything from behind.
Each of them.
Yeah.
So you're like, no.
I'm going to walk past the doors for a minute, and then I'm going to pause and just try to be completely quiet,
Also, just stop moving.
so that if something jumps out and attacks them,
No, nothing's jumping out of any of them. But you also don't hear anything.
Okay.
Life is fleeting. I put my hands on the handle. Does anything
which
immediately happen
handle?
to me? You know what?
breach and clear. Let's do it.
I'm gonna go with the non-bloody.
No, like which?
Left,
door?
right, left, straight, or right.
Do I
left.
want to grab it before
Okay.
you turn off?
So as you open this one, you can see this was clearly once a library.
Oh, okay.
You can see actual shelves, and unlike with the other rooms, you can see that they actually used stone to make the shelves, and not like those rotted wood seats in the entrance hall.
Okay.
And unfortunately, most of these books are ruined. But on the table, you can find 3 that look new, and then a 4th one that looks sort of worn, but still able to be read.
All right. What are the titles?
So the first one is The Magical Properties of Gemstones by the Archmage Tensor. The second one is The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers by the Archmage Tensor. The third one is The Metaphysics of Mathematics by the Mage Nistul. And then the 4th one that's sort of worn out is Nickel and Diming. Simple things you can do to improve the value of your property.
Capitalism for dummies.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna come back to this room, but do you guys want to clear the other 2 first?
You're here for the book.
Maybe. Hold on. Let me just look at something that I wrote on my character sheet. It's typically my flaw.
Are you kleptomania?
A little bit.
As you're looking, I
Kind of like picking up, looking at them over, and like. Oh. I want to pick up the 3 that are not bad.
Yeah.
They don't not worn.
So you'll notice that in the 3rd one, there's actually
Mathematics
a
one.
piece of paper that's loose, but it's larger than the other
Gonna
pages.
open to that page and then
Yeah.
take it out.
So it's in the common tongue, but Damnus is ruined most of it. Besides, 2 words are legible: beyond skeletons.
well, we're already beyond skeleton.
Yeah. But I don't know anything about Arcana, but I'm still gonna look over the page that it's on. Like it was at that open to that page to take it out. Is there anything? Do they look related or?
So all of these books are about magical properties.
Yeah.
So what you would see is that it's like droning on and on. It's like, do you have Arcana?
No.
Then you're bored the second you look at them.
This is math books.
They
So.
have an aura of boredom. Anybody who looks at them gets bored.
The other 2 sound interesting, and maybe you can get some use out of plants, because
The plant one, it's
potions.
like, and
That's paperback.
it like when you open up the plant one, it's a whole bunch of diagrams that you can't actually read
What am I?
because it's like 6 C's in a ring with a
Yeah.
whole bunch of things standing outside of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, what
Christian
the hell is
history
that?
and religion. These are not. And yeah.
And you're like,
Open the other one, look at it for a second.
and the other one is like talking about. It's talking about how
Navigate.
this portal over here, da 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 da, and it's like technical jargon.
Yeah. Magical properties of Navigate. And its use and. How are we gonna talk about it? Put them in my bag anyway. We'll put it in my bag anyway, just in case.
Are you trying to be sneaky, or do we just see it?
I mean, I could attempt to be sneaky. Maybe. Not proficient, and I have disadvantage. So you probably see me.
What are we being sneaky about?
I'm putting the books in my bag because
Oh.
they look new. They could come in handy. The other one, the well-worn one.
Yeah, the one that.
Like I might like flip it open and look at it, but I'm probably gonna leave it.
So
because it doesn't
you'll
look
leave
as
notes
well.
like people hate skeletons
Yeah.
and keep and make big wall.
Just
Whatever it
open-
said. Nobody wants to live in a prison. Make a big wall.
that blank page before that I actually do have an ink.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna actually write anything, I don't think. But like that blank page is right. Like lose the skeletons. Like step 1, lose the skeletons. I'm not actually gonna
but
like write.
the thing
anything.
is, you
Like,
can
yeah,
you can
everything's
look around
fine.
and you can see like
I don't want to leave.
he's
it.
actually doing the
Yeah.
inverse of the advice,
Yeah. It's like,
He wants the property value to go down.
He wants nobody to come.
and then you see a note like stab owners? Question mark.
What?
Keeps flipping, like kind of like flips through, like.
I got stabbed. Am I an owner?
I think that
Apparently.
might be what it means.
Apparently, he doesn't want people to come here, which I figure because I have eyes that work. So let's close the book, sit down, leave him to whatever he's doing. Except we're probably not going to do that.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
These other ones might come in handy.
You're like,
Just in case, you know. You don't want to throw away anything
Yeah.
that's still usable.
well, with your history check, you at least know that tensor guy is.
Tensor
pretty
guy, I've heard that
famous,
name
yeah.
before, yeah. He's got the disc.
It's got the disc, man.
I don't know Arcana, but I know,
Yeah.
him. I know history,
No,
not Arcana.
Discs
so,
are never gonna take off.
yeah, he did the disc is the first name that comes to mind. I think he did other ones too, I just can't think of them right now.
So
He didn't
that's
go
all in
in.
this room.
Well,
Okay.
He didn't make a
with
mansion.
my
Let's go across
short
the
sword
hall.
in my up hand, I'm gonna open the middle one.
Sure. So the middle one, 4. So that leads to a small patio, paved and cracked and overrun with weeds. And then a pile of refuse in the southeast corner of the room is bare.
Say it one more time.
Like the
please.
room is the room looks bare, besides a pile of refuse.
Okay.
Do we get
What?
anything on the nature of the refuse? Like, is it just rubble or like organic matter?
It's you can smell it. It's like, yeah, that's fresh.
Smells
Yeah.
fresh in here, man.
And I thought the fishing village smelled bad. Okay. Let's. I'm completely okay with just going on to the next room.
Are there like pebbles and stuff on the ground? Or like sticks?
I mean, yeah, like you'll find like broken.
Can I attempt to throw some, like just any pebble at the lump of refuse?
Sure. So you throw it in there and it just sinks.
Give it a
Wait.
second. It always takes a second. Or
Well,
something just
I'm thinking if it
explodes out.
sinks, could it be alive? It's like absorbing the rock.
I just hold my breath.
Can I? Okay.
That's why I said give it a second before it like explodes or
Can I?
flies. It's probably fine.
Would anybody
Come on,
object
now.
if I fire an arrow at it?
You
It's
gotta
more
get the
arrow.
arrow.
Okay. Okay.
I've got-
I'm gonna get an arrow out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to release
That's
an
20
arrow.
crossbow
Sure.
bolts. That doesn't help you
So
at
you
all.
see, it doesn't go all the way in, but it goes in halfway.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like you actually hit anything. You just went into
Okay.
A
And still like
pile.
being like absorbed in.
right.
Okay. Good. Okay. Well, could have been worse. I'm ready to move to the next room.
Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
attack us. Let's go. It's Okay, hold for approximately 6 seconds. And if it doesn't attack us, then we're good.
Yeah.
That's.
Because I was so hoping to be attacked by a pile of poop.
I don't want to turn around and be attacked by it.
Look, when I get my arrow
All
back, it's
in your
going to be
hair
poison
is
arrow, okay?
terrible.
It's going to cause infections, wounds.
Charity is still holding her breath until that door is closed.
Yeah.
It's going purple and like blue.
It's a little better out here, but it still smells like mold.
Okay, last door it is.
Yeah. So in the last door, you see it was once a writing room or study. Against the wall, under the window, sits a large wooden writing desk, partially broken and riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers in each side of the desk and a large central drawer. The latter is closed, but the others are open, and 2 of them have been forcibly opened. And to your right, you'll see like a fireplace, like on the side of the wall.
I would like to go in and see if anything attacks me.
So this desk has...
It has 3 compartments, 2 are broken. The larger one is still closed.
Okay. Is it locked?
You put your hand against it, and it opens.
Oh, okay.
One day you'll unlock this thing.
But
I will make a lock my bitch.
but then you notice it's got a little tiny lockbox in it.
Aha.
There you go.
I will make that lock my bitch.
Cool. Go and roll.
Expertise,
It's a-
I assume.
What's the
It's thieving tools.
The dexterity.
You're trying. It's dex based.
dex based?
Dex based with proficiency
Or expertise.
or expertise if you chose to have expertise in thieves tools.
Which is, I assume you have expertise.
I don't fucking know.
Which ones have twice the number it's supposed to have?
Well, it doesn't say. Oh wait, there's thieves tools. Okay. Proficiency. Okay. So it's just plus my dex modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So then
Plus 7, plus 5, plus 2 is 7. And then, which two did you choose expertise in?
I don't think it gave me the. Oh well.
You get that at level 1. I think it defaults to thieves tools and then something else. Or a lot.
Thieves
sometimes
tools and
things
dice set. It doesn't. It
No,
doesn't
like,
say
let me
expertise.
see that.
It doesn't have an expertise thing.
Hmm.
Either way, I'm pretty sure I rolled high enough because I rolled 13 on the die. So.
Okay. So,
20.
it looks like you forgot. No. You put. No. That's, yeah, you put 1 in stealth, and the other. Not acrobatics.
If it's not under that, then it's probably thieves tools.
Yeah, it's probably thieves tools. Yeah. So
Stealth and
you
thieves
chose
tools.
expertise in stealth and thieves tools from the looks of it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what that means is it's not just a plus 7; it's a plus 9.
Okay.
So just don't
22.
roll a 1.
Huh?
22?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you opened it,
The
and you
lock is
notice
my bitch.
you notice that the inside is a bottle, but unlike regular bottles, this one actually has like 2 potion-size canisters, like linked up with like a little tiny
Okay.
stop valve.
Yeah, chemistry set.
No, it's got liquid inside, like
Okay.
Got like 2 little.
potions.
It's like an hourglass shape, I guess.
Cool.
What you got there, bud?
Take a look.
I take a look and you take a look. And then you pass it along to.
It's like
Anybody able to identify this?
Yeah, just
I can
Just-
try.
really simple.
Question. I know that like in like early editions you could like do like a very small
Yeah.
taste test
Yeah,
thing.
You can do that, yeah.
Okay, can I do that?
So you notice that it tastes like a healing potion.
Okay, good.
Oh, cool.
Double shot of healing.
Be careful when you take it, I guess. Don't
Are they-
pull the cork out.
Are they both? They're both the same.
Yeah, they're both like one healing potion
Oh, okay.
together. Like one healing potion on top, one healing potion on the bottom, and then it's got a little thing you can twist to drink them both at once.
Ah. Wow. Okay, someone really needs a lot of healing. Who wants? Who?
You're the one with the most hit points, aren't you?
So this person probably crafted healing
The most
potions for
on the ground.
themselves, for you know the constant ritual stabbing of their hand.
Yeah, you want to try it?
I mean, I tried it, but I'll keep it, thanks.
Yeah, okay. You're the one who looks the worst right now. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
I'm not sure a healing potion will fix that though.
You know, not the general overall bad, but maybe the giant gaping wound in his hand and the weasel bite,
Well, I mean that certainly doesn't
snake
hurt.
bite.
Help, I mean.
Those are black eyes. Oh, I was gonna say black eyes. That's all. Didn't even know how it happened, but
All the shade we're throwing at poor Emmanuel.
No, he's just taking it in stride. He's like monologuing with himself. They never understand me. They never do. It's okay. I'm the protagonist. Was there a opposite section to this building with other 3 rooms, or
So
was this
if you're going to the right side of the building, you see that it's only 2, but
would everyone like to follow me there?
sure.
Yes.
Go there.
so which one are you going to?
Follow the person
Are
with
you going to the
healing
first or the
potions.
second one?
Second?
Cool. Yeah. So, as you look inside, you see there's pretty much nothing interesting, but if you look up, you'll see, like, dang, that plaster is not new. Go ahead and roll, like, perception.
2.
Would I be able to do something about this because I had to build wooden structures?
So,
Would I get
Sound.
you know what? I'm just gonna give it to you since you're a
Okay.
carpenter.
Yeah.
You know that this part
That's true.
is like this is clearly like floor that would like break if somebody tried to step on it.
Okay. So keep it in your head where this room is. If we go upstairs, don't go into the one right there because that.
I mean, it
That'll
looks
work.
like it's still got enough room for you to try to enter the door, but it's
I would fall through this.
well, like it's like you would
Crap.
take a step into the
Got it.
room,
Yeah.
but like you don't go
In the middle of
into
it.
the middle.
Might be visible
like-
from the other side. Might not be.
Don't
Gotcha.
Got it.
I
don't
know.
stand like right next to the wall to the other room.
Okay.
And you're probably gonna take a guess, and like there's probably symmetrical damage on the other side.
Yeah. So speed.
But yeah, the other room that you probably go into really quickly. You see that there's a fireplace with a clump of tiny red mushrooms on the floor of it.
Tiny red mushrooms.
Yes.
Do they have white spots on them? I know that's like a poisonous thing.
No.
Okay.
Those are the ones you dry out, my good sir. And then you have fun effects from those. But those are not those mushrooms, so don't eat them. I don't know that much about nature,
Can
but I
I?
do know that specifically. I live in the port. I know these things.
Thank you for all that information.
Can I like?
Can you like?
I regret this decision before even making it. Can I like use an arrowhead or something to scrape a little bit off and just like
Of the
yeah, and then like
mushroom?
taste it?
Sure. So you notice it has a little bit of a spice to it.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Does it
I
look
claim
like
this room, by the way, guys.
Does it look like they were meant to grow there, or they're just growing wild?
It looks like they were meant to grow there, actually. Because there's nothing else in this room besides this.
Does that by any chance match the taste of the potion that you were tasting earlier? Like it might be an
No.
ingredient of it?
No, but
No, I'd like to take a mushroom and put it in my bag.
sure.
Hold on. And I just take out
contraband?
the book and like flip through, like trying to find mushrooms.
Oh.
Not that it's gonna give
Yeah.
me much information, probably.
Did we
'cause
find
I'm
pictures of the
stupid.
mushrooms in there?
Flipping
So
through
you're,
looking for
like-
mushrooms.
So you're
Go to the
so
index.
you see like
Look for mushrooms.
you see like 30 entries for mushroom.
There's a lot of mushrooms.
This guy was really into shrooms.
Yeah.
So you're like, great. What kind of shrooms are you looking for? Are you looking for like eder caps or
red.
duskwood?
Red.
You're looking at the index, not pictures.
Yeah, I was looking at the flip to the index, kind of like look at mushrooms.
And they're like,
This
right,
one
no colors and indexes.
no okay. It has a name besides red. We have learned this.
Knowing is half the battle.
So do you want to take time to actually look through and try to see if you can figure out which one?
I'm gonna take like a minute or so, like not a long time, but I'm gonna like
Cool.
kind of
Just kind
like go back to where the
yeah.
mushrooms are. Flip
Browsing
through.
as we're walking to the
Yeah.
next. Yeah.
So you'll notice it says, so these mushrooms can cultivate in like embers, but also when you smoke them, they have like a more of a psychedelic effect.
You don't have to dry these. Oh, you do.
You
have
had
you
had my
smoke these, you don't
attention, but
just-
now you have my interest.
So
Okay.
these are those kind of
Yes.
shrooms.
Now-
All
You
right.
smoke these. You don't. Eat
Now,
them.
of course, the thing is,
This guy was
in
into the
most
shrooms.
societies, this thing is kind of illegal because, especially in like more conservative towns like fish stations, so. and
Don't
it
do
has
that
a,
in
It has a
Saltmarsh.
note of like
But,
keep your thing hidden.
okay, this guy.
Was holding.
Yeah, basically. Very illegal.
Very astute observation, chromature. Those are illegal.
Yeah. These are illegal.
And
I'm not a cop or anything.
and then at that point, you notice that he had written in the note like, hide your paraphernalia
Yeah,
nearby.
Nearby.
Whoever this person
Can I
was-
search the room for the
Sure.
person? Is it like a I don't know, like investigation or something?
Yeah.
3. Nope.
So you're like, okay, it's got to be something
Right
hidden.
here. Gotta be. I need it.
Does anyone want to help him out?
Sure.
Or do you roll to hinder?
I want to watch what happens.
What skill? Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation?
Nope.
Nope. 9.
I did better than a 9. I
I'm
got-
gonna try to help.
You got
It's a negative
I got-
one.
I got, wait, 11.
11. Okay, so what you notice is like this guy was smarter than the average criminal. So instead of putting it like inside of a desk or something, he put it inside a brick in his chimney, like a false brick.
Pull, I
Okay.
pull
Pull it
false
out.
break. I'm like, I'm sorry there. What you wanted?
And you pull it out, and then you notice it's like a bong that's made of blue quartz.
I'm gonna go to my other book.
Yeah. So basically, what it's saying is that blue quartz is sturdy enough to where you can expose it to heat while it not producing any sort of dangerous effects to a person's well-being. And it's got just hollow enough to actually hold enough water, and then you swirl it around, you see some dirty water come out.
That's gross. Clean it first. I'm not curing any diseases from that.
And you're like, this is really fancy.
Yeah, it is really fancy.
And you're like,
I already told me.
and like, your penchants for money is like, this is 20 gold pieces.
It's really fancy. It's really
Okay.
well made.
Question for the group.
Yes.
I feel like if the guy in charge comes back one day, we might get away with like taking his minions, but he's not gonna forgive us if we take his pawn.
Is
So
anyone like that? No.
yeah.
We
So
just
you
kill
remember
them,
that.
so we're good. We'll just do it
We
when
can
it
make
comes.
one. It's not hard.
If it's not hard, then why is it so valuable?
Because it's made of cords. It's not magic or anything.
Okay, sure.
I checked. It's not magic. It's just
Yeah, it's not. It's just he puts in some magic shrooms.
yeah.
It is magic. in
I
a
want
way.
to know what happens. I want to know what happens. I am a budding scientific mind, and I need to know what happens. Apparently.
So I assume we're going upstairs.
So you still got another hallway
Okay.
to the front if you
Like,
wanted.
nothing
This
with
is
no
the
risks.
third hallway
Yes.
before you went upstairs. Yeah. So you'll notice that there's three. That there's a left, a right, and a forward
Okay.
for this one, and a door leading outside. But
We went to the back.
yeah, it's the
back
back
street,
hall.
okay.
Yeah. So which one are you going to first?
I'll go to the forward one.
To the forward one, straight. So as you open that door, you see it's clearly a kitchen. But nobody is using it. Like, there's mold, there's cobwebs, and you see,
Food safety violations.
yeah,
Oh, this is disgusting.
Adds to the flavor.
It adds to something.
And,
yeah. So you notice that the sink is also discolored. You're like,
Oh.
wonderful.
Sink. They have indoor plumbing. It's a good house, guys.
Well,
Charity-
it's less,
Charity is
less
actually holding her
indoor
breath.
plumbing, but it's just like a bait. It's like stone that was shaped into the area of what we would know as a sink, but it's probably more of like just a place to dump
There's-
out.
Free
they have a
basin.
well outside. They don't have indoor plumbing.
Yeah.
Not here. Yeah.
But you can see like.
Can I make a point of like if there are any cabinets, like opening all the doors, making sure there's isn't like any weird animal here.
Yeah. So as you're doing that, y'all notice this time because y'all are really prepared. Yeah, there's 4 giant centipedes.
Yeah.
They're like,
I assume they're attracted to
Stay
my
away.
bleeding.
yeah,
Okay.
they're more like, stay away from my home kind of affection.
Okay.
Oh, this guy's gonna be massive. Everything in here is so big. This guy's gonna be so tall. Too big.
Are we okay with trying to kill these guys?
There's centipedes. I mean,
Like,
Might as well.
how bad can
This
it?
is our home now.
I'm not gonna have a pet
I-
centipede.
I mean, sure, they're your size, but you can still take them, right?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, they're a little shorter than you.
I can definitely take
All of them been shorter than me.
it. Definitely take
Yeah,
it.
but these things are only like 3 feet tall.
Oh,
They're small.
stood
cute.
on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all taking them on?
I mean, if they're attacking us, yeah.
Sure. Initiative 18.
1! Yes!
Fine.
Awesome.
8.
So these things
this
are-
may have been a mistake.
These things are all gonna try to force you out loud at once. Natural 1. Does a no 14 does not hit.
No.
19 hit.
Yep.
Cool. Make me a con save.
I hope you're good at that.
9.
Not this time.
Not this time.
So 9 was your save.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Ugh.
So you take
Oh.
so you take 6 piercing damage
Oh my god.
and 7 poison.
I'm down.
Whoa!
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you got that potion? Because I
Yeah.
only cast one
Yeah.
spell.
One more attack. 21 hits.
Yes. That did hit me. Hit me. It did hit
Make
me.
your con save.
20.
By the way, you're
20
stable.
total.
Take 4.
4. Okay. I'm glad I healed.
What did you say? He's stable?
He's stable, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's not a kill poison, it's more of a paralyzed poison.
Okay. Back to what I started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to what I started my short rest at.
Yeah. So, who's next?
Audio
Mr.
still
18?
good, guys? Music's not too loud, I hope?
I got a.
Oh, I had a 1 in my.
initiative, like 4 or 5.
And then you rolled like the 18.
18.
So you.
Okay. I am going for whichever one is
Right on top of you.
yeah. So hopefully that means I've got allies close by and I can.
Why don't you just go ahead and say this right now? They have so little HP, you don't have to worry about sneak attack. Just
Okay.
hit.
All right. So attack number 1, attack number 2. All right. So 19 to hit.
1 hit, so 1's down.
Okay. Oh, do they only have like 1 hit point?
They only have like 4, but you
Oh,
have
wow.
a +5 dex.
All right. And a 14 to hit.
That hits 2, so 2 are down already.
Okay.
I'm going to heal him with her.
Cure your wounds, cool.
Yeah, my other spell slot. There it goes. Ooh, that's a lot. 7 plus 10
10 total?
total, yeah.
Thanks, Chromature.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's not
Stamp.
bad.
Go ahead. Oh wait, you rolled higher, so you got a turn now, but you got to stand up first.
Alright, I'll stand up.
So half your movement to stand up and then move over and smash.
Yeah.
Don't hit me, please. Not again. Think about this now.
21.
21 hits, and you got a +5 damage, so you kill it, no
That was
problem.
+1.
But still, you kill it. One more.
So I already have my offhand. Can I draw my?
Yep.
Okay. So 2 attacks. 12 plus 6. That's a hit. I see.
It's, yeah. What's your dex mod?
4.
+4. Yeah. So you kill it. No problem. Yay!
Okay.
Can't.
Should probably get some of that stuff.
Nope.
Definitely finish this apart, yes.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't
No.
do
So-
that anymore. The
How,
magic healing, I can't do
Yeah.
that anymore.
what HP are you at?
I'm at 11. I'm only 10 max.
So as you finish them off, you notice that there's a set of stairs going up. No, yeah, like that stairs go up. There's a set of stairs going up, and then there's another door.
At the top of the stairs.
And no, there's a door on your right, and then a set of stairs
Okay.
on the other side of the door you came
Well,
from.
clear the first floor.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool. So you go into room 10. Cool.
Thank
So you notice that the next room that you guys go into displays a damp, decayed more than most. Mold grows in patches on the floors, walls, and ceilings. Large copper cask splits, colored in empty stands under the window with a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it. Stairs lead down to what is presumably the cellar.
Going down.
I figured there was a downstairs too.
Yeah. I don't trust upstairs, but maybe downstairs is fine.
Cool.
I'm sure downstairs will totally be better.
Y'all are
Oh,
going
yeah,
downstairs
there's definitely gonna be
right now?
more giant
Sure.
creatures.
Sure.
Hey,
I mean,
why don't you go check out downstairs?
Look,
and then we follow
Okay.
and alert everybody.
we're dealing with a necromancer.
Yes.
We know it's only 1 floor above us and maybe an attic.
Yeah.
It could be 30 floors below us.
That's true. This could just go into the
I
Into
vote for
the-
upstairs.
thing that I can't remember the name of.
Underdark.
No, the big cavern, the big dungeon. Like, I was gonna make a joke that was gonna be good, but then I forgot the name. This could be a-
So y'all are going downstairs?
That's it.
Yeah. You know what? Screw it. There should have been a mechanic for this earlier.
Uh-oh.
Go and roll perception.
Oh boy.
19. These dice are not bad.
19.
15.
Yeah. So what you'll notice is there looks to be like some markings on the floor near the middle of the stairs.
Hey.
What kind of markings?
You like?
Books say anything about that.
I'm book smart.
Are any of y'all book smart?
I've got a +1 to intelligence.
I should be.
I've got.
What skills do you have?
Hmm?
What skill?
History. I've got a +2 in religion.
Because of your intelligence modifier of +2.
Yes.
I have history and religion that I'm proficient in. I
That's not nature.
have a +1 intelligence, but I have
So-
only proficiency in.
I'll go ahead and say you can try.
Which one?
Arcana.
Arcana.
I was thinking about that.
12.
So you're like, they're markings on a floor, but you don't know what they do.
Okay. Would anyone object if I
You
go?
stepped in first?
Yes.
Oh, I was kidding. Throw the mushroom on it and see if it like
Or
explodes.
shoot an arrow.
If you
Okay,
don't want to
can I
waste
do
the
the
mushroom,
pebble thing again?
Sure, you can do the pebble thing, but
Nothing immediate happens. right?
no.
Okay. Okay, guys, stay back. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts
hold
you.
on. I had another idea. Kind of step back.
My foot is like hovering over.
I like take a step back. I'm gonna grab
Oh,
one.
your
of the
foot's
tight-
hovering over it.
Uh-oh.
I
Here we
was
go.
You went
gonna
too
grab-
close.
Here we go.
So here's what happens.
Okay.
You'll hear a distant shout of, "Welcome to your death, you fools!"
I was gonna throw a giant centipede over it, but this works too.
Wait, it's just. Okay.
It's a really loud noise. It's
Okay,
saying,
well-
"Welcome to your death."
My
You
trait.
fools.
Yeah,
It was an alarm.
my trait is like I'm unusually serene even in like disasters. So I'm like, that's okay, I can live with this, and I continue going up.
Continue going down, you mean?
Oh yeah, down.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. You know.
I told you we should do upstairs first.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. This is gonna be like that time that we went after. This is a really long time ago in mostly different group when we were playing
So as you go down here, you notice that
we went after the
that
big
you're
boss,
actually
the
going
big
into
bad
a wine
first.
cellar.
What?
That was. I think this is when we were playing the Yawning Portal. We did the Force of Fury, and we went after the main boss. The first thing we did was kill that ogre, and then we went through and they're like, "Well, you killed our boss already." That's exactly what we're doing right now. Anyway, we just like, this is fine. So we just walk through everybody. Anyway,
Okay,
that's
so
what we're doing right now. Let's
So-
go.
So you're walking down, and you notice that you're actually walking into a wine cellar.
And it's
Yeah.
just like rows of barrels and stuff.
Yeah. And you notice that
Any immediate doom happening to me? Any...
so nothing yet, but you see like a whole bunch of empty casks and then one full one.
It's been here a while. We drink.
Okay, so
Been here a while.
I haven't died yet, guys.
Hmm.
And I continue to walk forward.
Yeah, but you'll also notice that in the center of the room is a human corpse clad in plate mail with a
Oh,
long sword.
that changes things a little
With a
bit.
What do you
large.
see? What do you see?
I see a guy in his eternal sleep, being embraced by the bosoms of eternal death, the final savior of us all.
That's
Melodramatic pose.
weird wording for that, but
He's
sure.
got plate mail we can loot.
That's. I like that. Maybe.
are we sure he's not the necromancer who built this place?
Checks
I
out,
mean,
man.
he already.
He's wearing plate mail.
He's already done something to. He's already hurt himself. If he is, we can take him.
That's true.
Yeah.
I should probably throw him.
Cool.
I could
I
definitely
would
throw
like
him. I'm
to,
not scared.
Yeah, okay.
as the beginning of this is unfolding, I would like to keep vigil in the room where the stairs were.
Sure.
Trying to do so stealthily, and I want to listen for any signs of, because I'm sure the upstairs is infested with enemies too. Did the yelling alarm aggro all of them, and are they all heading this way? I want to listen for signs of movement.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
with disadvantage
I have.
because you're only using hearing.
I'm still going to grab
Oof.
that centipede that I was going for, and like just grab it and drag it like the dead man, drag it over. Like
So it makes it look like it triggered it.
Yeah.
I was gonna like kind of like.
You did it.
I was gonna kind of like slide it down the stairs to see if the alarm goes off again, or if it was just a
No,
one-time thing.
like when you slide it down again, like when you're walking up and then slide it down. No, triggers.
Oh well, that was a one-time thing, so. Because I assumed if we hadn't gone down, he was the only one who had gone down. I was just like standing at the top holding my centipede because I was gonna like toss it down.
That was a
in
good
front of
idea.
him. He just took off like that.
So,
Oh, wait, my
whoa! But it's fine.
I man was walking.
Failed the dex save.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
You,
for sure.
you're
I had disadvantage.
walking
Yeah.
into your death. That's fine.
So,
You wanna
Speaking
do
of
that.
rolling with disadvantage, I rolled a natural 1, so.
yeah, so
Nope.
you're pretty sure you can't hear shit.
I'm making too much noise.
You're like, yeah, these are
Everyone
these are
else-
stone walls. You kind of forgot that, didn't you?
No,
Okay, well.
because we know the plaster's very thin on the
Ooh,
ceiling.
hold
Well,
on.
Yeah, well, you hear and you're
Have a
like,
thought.
and then you knock on it and it's like, this is hard
So-
rock.
The upstairs, that's a room in itself, right? Like, there's a door that closes. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the material. One of the things under carpenter's tools says fortify with 1 minute of work and raw materials. You can make a door or window harder to force open. I was gonna kind of like try to like
Try to make this.
so that they can't force it open, like so we can still get out, but like
Yeah.
try to like just make it harder for things to force its way in.
Okay. But that would take an hour.
It says a minute.
Oh, it would still
It's-
take a minute.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing downstairs. I can get started on that, like as I listen to him yelling about the
Cool,
bosom
cool.
of death. The bosom
So-
of death.
I'll just go down.
See, it's cool. He
Yeah.
gets up.
I've seen more of it than you, so.
Yeah. So anything else you guys are wanting to do besides just?
So I'm
Looking
just
around
looking at
also.
this corpse.
Yeah.
And the obvious question, it's not moving, right?
It's not.
Okay.
Kick it.
Can I just with my
So as you move up and you kick
Here
it,
we go.
yeah. So
Just
two
do something.
swarms of beetles come out and attack you.
This is where the doom comes in.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. What's your AC?
Oh boy, 15.
15. That's a miss. Thankfully. But yeah, you see two swarms of beetles just come out and come all around you.
Ugh.
Help! Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it's fine
Pulling out
actually.
my like
Roll
cameras.
Dex.
Six saving or?
Sorry,
How
initiative.
do
Ah,
that?
so
Initiative.
I'm back to my great
15.
Natural 20.
friend of
Ooh.
single digit
It's 22.
initiative.
What's your roll?
8.
Okay, so everybody's going before them. So
Four? Yep. I'm back to single digit
I'm
initiative.
gonna yell at you to
Swarms.
just roll,
Roll?
and as soon as you do, I'm gonna just breathe fire.
Get out!
you know. Okay, yeah. So you're trying to like just hold your action to breath weapon the area. Cool.
I will come bounding down the stairs and attempt an attack, I guess.
Cool. You do notice that he's kind of like.
I'll come bounding down the stairs and cheer him on.
Okay.
Like
I was about to say
like,
you don't have a bow.
I do. Wait, actually, no. No, I do not.
Ah, right. Okay.
Do I? Proficiency, but I don't.
But you
think
didn't
I
take
actually...
a bow as part of your.
No, I
kit.
did not.
Okay. Cool. So you're just going down and not taking an action.
No,
Okay.
that's not.
Go ahead.
15.
I'll just kind of try to break line of sight a little bit if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Does 15 go next?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to take the disengage action and
Yeah.
roll out of the way.
Sure.
Go hide behind him.
Cool. Now your action triggers have gone. So it's dex saving throw on there.
Yes.
What's the DC? Never mind, they failed. How much are they taking? Better question.
10.
Ooh.
Great. They're not bloodied yet.
Well,
What else are you doing?
I mean,
So yeah, you just moved in this cage,
Yeah.
right? Go ahead.
It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, okay, well, he did his fire thing already,
Yeah.
so I can go into fight
Yeah.
if I wanted to. I don't think.
Are you going in?
I don't think. I don't think Tulsa's gonna help me because I can't. I'd have to target a single beetle. One creature. I'm not gonna toll it down on one beetle.
I mean,
It
a lot
would
of them
kill
just took damage.
That's true. The closest, I guess I could. I don't want to use the crossbow either because that also doesn't seem very effective. I guess I'm gonna move in and swing the warhammer through
Cool.
with the beetles.
Cool.
Right at
With
him.
one hand?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
15.
15 hits.
Cool. 7 plus.
2? What's your strength?
Yeah, plus 2.
So that's 9 plus 10, so one of these forms is looking rough aware, but now it's their turn, and they see you're in space, so
Ready the potion!
I was able to do that for 15.
Please, ready the potion!
they both miss.
I think hit all the armor.
Go ahead.
So I'll come in and swing too.
Yeah.
24.
That hits.
Ooh.
$11.
So the same one that she hit?
Yeah.
So that one's. So that swarm's just all gone now. Now you got another one. Still.
Alright. Jump in and start swinging.
Yeah.
Alright, so first one. 16 to hit.
Hits.
And nope.
What's your roll?
10 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
It is a giant swarm of beetles.
Alright,
Well,
so
they're more like rock grubs, but yeah.
Oh my rock grubs!
alright, so 6 piercing
Those
damage
things
on the first.
Hit you up.
Okay, is that including your sneak attack?
Oh, no, it is not. So 12 piercing damage on the
Okay.
first.
They're still up.
Okay. Second attack, would that also be a sneak attack?
No, you only get sneak attack once per turn.
Okay, thought so. And that's 8 piercing damage.
Once per turn means you get on an opportunity attack. By the way.
Yeah.
Once per turn it means opportunity attack too. It's a different
Because
turn.
it's somebody else's turn. But
Mm.
go ahead.
Just so you know.
Okay.
So it's one
Thanks.
storm left?
One swarm left. Yep.
Okay. And I have my. Do I still have my 2 short swords though?
Sure.
Did you put
Okay.
them up?
I would.
Did you put them up?
I don't think so. No.
Sweet one, done my job.
Yeah, over.
Put 'em
Okay,
both
I'm gonna
back.
go make my 2 attacks.
Yeah.
First one doesn't hit. Second one 18 hits.
What was the first one?
3 plus 6.
That hits.
9 hits?
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. So let's see. D6s. So 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 4. So 13.
That kills it.
Ugh.
That was fun.
Yeah, but if you thought y'all were able to sneak away, if there were anyone down here now, you probably doubted after all the screams. Ah, get away! Get away! But yeah, you've got
Who needs sneaking in?
you've got that
I have never been salty in my life.
serviceable plate mail there,
So, are you interested in that?
Nope.
and when
Are
the
you
cleric looks around, he can actually see that a bottle rolled underneath one of the kegs, like one of the barrels. So there's still a bottle of really fancy of wine underneath one of these.
Yeah.
I like that. I like both of these.
A bottle of wine.
Already like just making so much noise. I might just take the plate mail. Just may as well.
So,
Go ahead.
What?
Just gonna do that.
What?
So-
I can wear heavy armor.
all right. Here's the thing I will enforce though.
Yeah,
It takes a really long time to take off and put on heavy armor.
that's fair. I also technically am 1 point shy of the strength to wear. I have a 14 strength instead of 15.
Gotcha.
So this is gonna go in my backpack, and then one day after I lift someone.
But yeah, you take that
Lift
bottle
the
out
plate
too.
mail.
I'm assuming you take out that bottle too.
One day, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the bottle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write plate mail in my inventory.
So you see, it's still got its cork in it.
Look at it.
So you see that the label is a jauntily dressed unicorn.
Huh. You know, finding this in Mushroom Man's house, I don't think I'm gonna uncork it right now, but later. It's got a dressed unicorn and the mushrooms upstairs.
By
I'm
the
gonna
way,
put
can you
this
go ahead
away.
and find the definition of jauntily for the chat? Because I forgot to look up some of these words and
Put
like,
it,
yeah.
put it into my bag.
What are you wanting to know?
Jauntily, Jauntly.
Yeah, like having or expressing a buoyant or self-confident air, a jaunty grin, a hat worn at a jaunty angle, sprightly, lively, walking at a jaunty pace.
Ah,
Just like Curtis.
so you'll notice that
You made a winery.
you notice that actually instead of it just being like a normal unicorn is dressed like it's about to like push somebody, this one looks like it's stepping like that.
The cool kids.
Yeah.
Does it wear its
Like,
horn
oh,
like
this-
sideways?
No, it wears a bowler hat to cover its horn.
The horn
And
is
it's-
poking through.
It's moonwalking.
Yeah, I don't think this
Right.
is good to drink on a job.
That's
But on a boat on the way back is I went to the place.
Question. Do we know what
I just my
stage
backpack's
of
like full. at this
decomposition
point.
the corpse is in? Like how long it's been here?
You notice that it's been here for about a couple of days. Like, you notice that it came from like its style looks like it came more from like 10 towns in the northwest.
Wow.
So this guy definitely wasn't from Moretti. He probably just thought, "Ooh, spooky house! I'll check that out."
10 pounds is very much not fancy, but that's far. That's really far.
Not that far.
so
From
this guy
where you're at, but
exploring by himself continued to
By
press
himself, that's far.
continued to press on when he heard "Welcome to your death, you fools."
And then immediately died. Yeah,
Yeah,
To be fair, I did the same thing.
he did do the same thing.
but you weren't alone.
What if he wasn't either, but his friends ran away?
Well,
mm,
I'm guessing it didn't come through Saltmarsh because they didn't say anything about someone else coming here before us. They might have just, or maybe they were just sending the new people there off to. I don't see why they do
Lambs
that.
to the-
It's like
lambs to
an
the slaughter, maybe?
international port. Just thinking out loud.
What if Long John Silver that was giving us the tip about this place?
Yeah.
Did the
It's a
voice that
blood
said
ritual.
"Welcome to your death, you fools"?
It
Did it sound familiar?
it was
at
a
all?
female voice, and
Oh.
you definitely
All right.
don't.
Oh my.
recognize it.
Okay.
This necromancer lady is very angry that we assumed that she was like
Yeah.
not a
Dude.
lady.
Yeah. Did you just assume my
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, someone's, terrible. Assumed. Not a lady. I had that thought as we walked in. That might be a lady. I didn't say anything.
It's just like, watch us be wrong. Oh my god.
Question.
Anyway.
The cellar doesn't have like tunnels burrowed into it, though,
No.
right?
But as you're looking around, you see that like there's actually a secret door.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
I can
on the other side
actually
of the
look for
stairs.
those in wood. Because
And you're like, right, secret door, push open, and then you see
Was there a neon sign that said secret
No,
door
no, no.
this way?
no. So basically, as you're looking around, I'm just like gonna fast forward through you doing your search to try to
We
find
have a
the
carpet.
handle.
I can actually that's actually one
Fair
of the
enough.
things is like you can get advantage to check for in wood for like places where it's not right.
So this chamber is torchlit with which was once a large cellar, but has since been converted into living quarters with 10 crew beds along the south wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot.
It's perfect for
And there's a large wooden trestle table ringed with rickety stools that dominate the center of the room, with metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates at the top. Like, you'll see this is like clearly stuff that sailors bring along with them.
Okay.
And you see that there's a cook stove installed near the table with evidence of a recently cooked meal, a large ham on loops of a twine near the stove.
Okay.
And with a sturdy set of stairs that leads to a cellar that was like just above the living room that y'all didn't bother checking to find because there was a whole bunch of shit everywhere else.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to clear the first floor?
Well, y'all cleared the first
We
one,
did.
Technically.
Yeah.
but y'all didn't look around
We didn't
and
search
the
thoroughly.
empty floor. Yeah. Rooms. But yeah. So it's a big old
Cavernous room.
cavern, yeah, like you see this was supposed to be like an actual cellar, like, and you see like places where there would be like hay barrels, like the big old 500 pounds of hay, but none are there right now. So
Okay.
and then you see on one side you'll see like a couple of doors that are clearly obvious on the far side, like away from the stairway.
Do you want to go deeper in or go upstairs first? I'd vote for the second floor. It sounds less.
We know what room is bad.
Yeah.
Step on, so we can avoid stepping on bad parts of the floor. There's also parts we don't have to check because the floor is unstable. There's no point in checking anyway. Just kind of give a quick look around, and if whatever wants to take us to our death wants to come get us, then knows where we are.
See? Now you're thinking like Emmanuel.
Yeah, and
So you're going upstairs, or you'll check on the
Yeah,
other doors?
I think so.
Cool. Yeah. So you go upstairs and you see you're clearly in that. You hear another sound of "Welcome to you and your death, you fools."
Is it the same sound?
Yeah. You're taking a guess and you're like, okay, so there was two different signals stating the kind, so clearly whoever made these things didn't want you to go down the cellar. No shit, Sherlock. Then you go upstairs and you're back in that living room with that heap in the corner.
Okay.
Obviously, we all want to explore upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
okay, well,
So y'all go up. So when you go up the stairs to the balcony, you see to your left is like 3 separate hallways, and to your right are 3 doors.
Reach and clear.
yeah.
Which way are you going first?
Left.
Left? Cool. So So who's going first?
Do we need to ask?
You?
I guess, yep.
Sure. Make me a dex save.
I mean, did anybody else
A
want to do
dex
it?
save already.
Okay.
We're gonna let you go ahead.
18 plus, like,
Yeah.
4?
So one of the things that you'll notice is like you walk through, but you are fast enough to get on to the other side.
Okay.
But like that floor was like not steady at all, so it just.
And that was not the part that
It's
we
not
had
the part
seen
that
earlier.
he
It's
saw
a different
earlier.
one. Okay.
I'd point this out to the party.
Well,
Yeah.
the floor collapsed. Hey guys, in case you didn't notice,
Does it actually collapse?
It collapses enough. You can still like sidestep around it, but
okay, but there's a hole.
there's a hole that if you would have failed your dex check, you would have just popped right through it.
Is there anything inside the hole worth noting? Or is it just the rock?
No, it's just the floor collapsed and you would have failed 10 feet.
To the first floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adds character to the house.
No, we'll
Yeah.
fix it later.
Yeah.
You're the one who wants to keep.
So
this
you guys
place.
are on the other side, so to the left you see it's pretty much nothing but another window. But forward you see 2 doors, and to the right you see 2 doors and what looks like the edge of a staircase.
There's a 3rd floor?
attic.
Ah.
You wanna check the attic?
Which
Maybe there's giant rats.
which of these rooms on the second floor matches up with what?
You
Theo
went
saw
to the
earlier?
opposite way of what you would have saw earlier. Like if at the first turn you would have take a right to
Okay.
see the obvious
Okay.
room match up.
I'm going to that.
Let's go to the
Can I
attic.
go into the attic?
Sure.
Sure.
Let's
So-
go find some giant
Welcome
rats.
to your. Oh, okay.
So as you go up, you see like sure there was like the hole where there was like a stairway that looked like it probably would have led up to the attic, but the stairs are broken. Like you can't climb up like normal stairs. Like there's
I'll throw them up.
10 feet.
Whee!
So you
Hopefully this is-
clasp on and so you're just climbing up into it.
Yeah, well, I'm being thrown, so I guess.
Yeah.
You can figure your way out.
Yeah. I'm like a cat. He will figure his way out.
We'll figure it out.
So
He'll come down when he wants to.
so you notice that there's grimy cobwebs on the walls and floors covered with broken furniture and
Yep.
other rubbish. Several holes on the roof allow dim light to enter this room that extends length of the house. There's 2 large sacks in a heap in the northeast corner.
Can you describe the heaps?
Well, there's two large sacks just thrown on the floor in the corner.
Okay. Can I cautiously move towards them?
Sure. Anyone else going out?
Sure.
Sure. What's your strength?
11.
11. Yeah. So just jump up, no problem.
Yeah.
And you?
I'll follow.
Cool.
I'll follow.
Cool.
Why not? Let's go. He's definitely
So
gonna.
as you guys are looking
he's
around
definitely
in
gonna die.
the rubbish, you
Let
see
him.
you see a doll
Oh god.
with
Oh god.
Nope,
a
nope,
porcelain
nope,
doll
nope, nope,
that
nope.
looks like a sailor, and its eyes are made out of onyx.
Take out the book of crystals and
Okay.
start flipping through the onyx.
Now I'm willing to consider not having this house, okay?
It took a doll. You
Yep.
know what?
So you all are just gathered around looking up in that book.
Yeah, take it,
Just
flip it to the index, onyx, flip it to the onyx.
And then
See if
you're
there's
like,
anything relevant.
this kind of rock comes out of volcanoes and is able to maintain heat, and they're noticeable for their black color and
Magical
and
property.
some magical stuff. Like you can break apart onyx and use it to reanimate undead.
Excuse my necromancers. We already probably could have figured that out.
You know what? I'm rethinking
And
it.
then, as you guys are reading and you're looking along, you see like, bzzz, And then you feel like something trying to stab you in your shoulder.
Fucking Chucky!
Let's see. 1 second.
Ooh, double digits. Ooh, 11.
Let me go ahead and do this first.
I'm never gonna beat that like 1 second to last.
So you're saving your rolls.
Wait, seriously, they're not here? Okay. Okay, I have to actually look this
Stairs.
monster up, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember.
We are rolling initiative,
I
correct?
remember.
Yeah, but I
Keep
need to
the
roll
potion ready.
surprise attacks first. And 11 plus... Seriously. There we go. Cool.
I know what this is. I knew what it was as soon as
Does
it
a
did.
16 hit you?
Yes.
Cool. So it attaches to you, and it deals 5 damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 6. Because it does plus 3.
Oh my god. Maybe we shouldn't have come.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
Cool. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Cool. So you're taking 6 damage also. And 21 hits you?
Oh,
No, it's
6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh god. I think I'm still up. Hold on.
How many of them are there?
6.
what?
6 surges.
Whew.
Can we tactically retreat?
God. Oh, hold on. I accidentally made myself go to death save. That's not true. Okay.
So,
What do you get?
roll your initiative. So what do you roll?
11.
Natural 20.
25.
9.
9,
16.
16. Okay, so you two are going to go before the Sturges, and it's will be you two after that. Go ahead.
This is fun. Like being alive.
Alright, so, first one. 24 to hit.
Actually, oh, I keep forgetting you.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like one
No.
hit point.
Huh?
The
They have-
issue is
Okay,
hitting
so
them.
no worry about sneak attack.
Yeah.
Same 24 to hit.
So do that.
Boom! Boom!
Go ahead.
Could I have used my
Natural
reaction?
20.
Kills one.
Yeah.
And then the one that's on you, instead of having to roll to attack now, they just deal damage. Take 4.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like, could I have
And-
used my reaction when it hit me? Because I.
Oh yes, you could.
Okay, then I would have done the
Yeah.
thunder thing, which immediately killed it.
How much does it do? 2d8?
2d8.
It's also just make it save.
Okay.
Does a 11 save?
No, it takes
It's dead.
7, and I can only do that one more time.
Yeah.
But
So yours is dead, but there's still
I only
3
have
total.
one hit
1 on
point.
you, 2 on you.
It is still
1 still trying to attack you.
There's 2 on you?
So does
one
a
hit point.
14 hit?
Yes.
Yes. Take 4. And then the one on you automatically drains you. You're unconscious, so it'll then try to.
Another. Does that count as a failed death save?
It's at 0 to start,
Okay.
but one attacks you. The other one, seeing that you're down already, will instead try to go after the one who's least armored of you.
Okay.
Least armored.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Great. Your turn.
Okay, cool.
One off of me.
How many are there left?
There's 3 left.
3 left? Okay. Can I just... Are they attached to people?
One's attached to him.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get the one on him. I'm not like
Yeah.
with my hand. I'm not...
Oh, you sure you aren't just gonna use your
Other...
spell?
I could do... Well, I can do Hold the Dead on them, actually. Because that...
Yeah,
Wisdom
I figured as
save.
much. Natural 1, so roll your damage. If you roll anything but a 1, it's dead.
8.
It's dead.
Max
Cool.
damage.
Cool. Death save.
Fail!
Cool.
So that's 1 fail. Alright, let me know if you roll a 1, because that means you get 2 fails.
It was an 8.
Gotcha. So,
Don't roll
Back to
Hold
the
on,
top.
Please don't hold on.
All right.
Trying to stab
Yes.
the one.
You first.
Yeah. So. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Damn.
You gotta try to hit it again.
Yes. 21.
It's dead.
Okay.
Next.
22.
It's dead. You're done. Next round, assuming you're healing him before.
I don't have any healing
That was the
spells.
last one.
Medicine check?
Okay.
And I can do a medicine check to stabilize them.
Okay.
It's a DC 10, right?
Yes.
I just have to roll a 5. I got that 20.
Good.
All right.
I'll go ahead and say for funsies, you have 1 HP.
Yay, that's 3 of us at 1 hit point.
Emmanuel looks down and
We
says,
all look awful after that.
I don't appear to have much blood left.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, no.
I used to have so much more blood, and now I have no blood.
It
It's
seems so
on
long
my
ago.
hands. It's actually all over my neck because it exploded. when it. Oh.
Maybe some of
This
it
is
will absorb back.
honestly a really funny mental image because all of you guys look just awful, and I have not taken a hit.
Just have to like
I
chipper
just
and
assumed
like
it
brightly
keep going to
dressed.
the
Yes.
neck, so like it got him, and then he thunder damaged it, so it just like exploded up. It's like that is like I feel bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you all got 20 gold pieces total from those on.
Wow. Okay. So
If
5
y'all have
each.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm.
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Yay!
Thank you very much for the follow, Clone Boo.
Yeah.
So
Glad you're here.
So that awkward moment where it's like, y'all clear the attic.
Theo's like, I don't want to go back down to the basement.
Question.
I would like to take a nap.
Are any of the rooms
Regrow blood.
built in such a way that we can just barricade the room and know that it only has one entrance and we can
The attic has no stairs.
Yeah, the attic's
And-
probably right now the safest
I can
spot.
also fortify. I do have that. If there is like pieces of wood lying around,
Oh yeah, you got some bad wood, so it'll probably be a disadvantage to it, but
yeah, but
So are we okay with barricading ourselves here for a while?
Totally.
that just says shade. You can. It also says you can build a temporary shelter, but that's just like shade for your outside.
I'll go ahead and let you say you can use that to try to create a barrier
Yeah,
to block off the entrance.
yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead and roll your character's tools with
What?
efficiency.
It's
It's intelligence based, so plus.
Oh, I'm bad at I'm bad at intelligence. I roll 7. So 10 total.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is,
Hold on.
unfortunately, you don't have that good a material.
Mhm.
All right,
So it
Mason,
looks
you
like-
asked for it.
Oh boy.
He asked for what?
Nothing. It's all right. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah. So y'all will create a barricade, and
Probably still keep watch. Hey, this is the one who looks okay when
so I'm gonna go ahead and say, go ahead and make a stealth check to see how subtle you guys are about doing this.
Do I have to make it a disadvantage
Oh.
because of my armor, or like?
Are we all making stealth
Oh,
checks?
you're making it a disadvantage because you're using character tools
And
to bang, bang, bang.
so it's 7 on both. So total of 8.
Are we all making
Could've been
stealth
worse.
checks or?
Yeah, everybody's making
I think
stealth
it's a
checks.
group.
23.
I failed. I'm wrong.
Oof.
That is part of
24.
my. That is on my character sheet that I like to be heard. And
So you said 23, 24, and
8.
and you rolled.
6.
Okay, then in that case, here's what I'm gonna say. Y'all are able to get off a short rest
I don't have to
before.
work do you want to split the potion?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that 2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2, yes.
Alright. Cheers.
I got 7.
I got 4.
Oh,
Got minimum.
sorry.
My hit dice.
You rolled 2d12 plus your con mod. How much is your con mod though?
1.
So you got 3 HP back.
Yeah.
Your constitution's only 1?
For right now. I wanted to be able to move. I think be a little more faster in initiative.
Yeah. That's fair, I guess.
I mean, considering
But do increase your con.
Oh, yeah,
Which
fine.
I
Can I keep
Because
the
that'll be that level
fancy?
Oh yeah, you
After
can.
we go up to 4.
want to see what mine ended at.
So,
I only increased
See
it
if
once.
this actually works.
I did the barbarian with low con.
What did you
full
do?
campaign.
What do you do?
I made a macro on my stream deck for timing out Mason whenever he spams puns too much. Except I forgot to set the timer on it, so I accidentally timed him out for 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
And I meant to only like have it be for like 10 seconds. So sorry, Mason. I don't know how to untime you. Actually, maybe it is just /untimeout. Yeah, you're good. Welcome back, Mason.
So anyone else rolling their?
He's at full. She's at full.
Okay, cool. So what ends up happening is eventually they see the improvement you made to the attic.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, that wasn't there before, was it?
I'm too good at
Who
this.
said that?
Like,
Who says that wasn't there before?
so you can clearly tell that people are walking around trying to investigate the place.
Oh, there's other like adventurers here?
Well,
Someone.
there's somebody. I'm not gonna say whether or not you can tell who it is right now, because
Okay.
it's like, that wasn't there before, was it?
Is this a male or a female voice?
They're both male.
Okay.
Huh.
Can I try to stealthily peek out with my, what was it, 23 stealth, and
Sure. So
see
you
if I can...
peer out and you see that they are wearing leather armor. They're humans.
Do they look local? Like local kind of leather armor?
You
or-
can see it's more of like, it's more like a sailor's kind,
Okay.
but like actual good armor. Like this person is expecting to get into fights.
Should we ambush them?
Probably not.
So y'all just staying laying low.
Question. So, first of all, we've
I'm
all,
not gonna move at all.
we've all got the HPs we were gonna get, so there's no point in resting anymore now. And they also know we're here, so they're gonna come up here now anyway.
We sure?
What if?
We sure about that? I mean, maybe we should wait and listen for a welcome to your
They're
death,
like-
you fools.
They're like, there's a pole around here somewhere, right? Yeah. Just use that was part of the kettle. Are you sure that was a kettle? It looked more like a broken pot. And like, who cares? It's still a metal rod that's 10 feet.
Okay,
We
so
can-
yeah, they're gonna come up here.
Slowly reach for my warhammer, like, are we doing this? What are we doing?
Okay, so out of character,
And other hand towards the
my
shield, like, what are we doing?
attempt was, what if I go downstairs and try to talk to them? That way you guys might be able to like go around them and somehow like surprise them? No, okay. Do you want to talk to them while we surprise them?
I might die. Here's the problem. I'm useless right now.
How's our HP looking? Not good? Not good. So we want to avoid a fight. Yeah. What did we find in the sacks in the corner?
Old clothes.
Okay, so nothing up here worth bothering
It's like, this is an old man's attic.
with. Okay.
You could tell those clothes are out of date. Like, way too out of date. You're like, how are these things even still in repair at all?
Right. I think we just come out showing that we haven't really come up with anything worth bothering with, and
Here's
just try
another
to head
thing.
on our way.
We can like Viet Cong them, like build like all kinds of trap, like Home Alone this attic, and like
Live here?
well, I mean for holidays.
Live with us so bad.
You're a carpenter. You can make traps.
Not in like 3 seconds.
With them already there.
So, are y'all just talking at this out
Quietly.
quietly?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Whisper yelling.
I'm not moving at all. I'm
You're moving right now. You're moving your mouth.
I'm whispering.
diplomatically, just
I'll get people to go down. And then you hear a smack, and then the barrier breaks.
Hello there.
Take out my shield.
And they're like, all right, it's clear. Let's just give me a lift. And
Go for my shield.
then you see somebody
Hi.
put his hand up.
need a hand.
And then he gets up, and then I'm assuming you're at this point just grabbing him and trying to stab him with your other hand.
I assume we're like pulling him up, right?
I'm not attempting to
Yeah.
start a fight. here.
Okay, so you're just attempting to.
I
grapple
literally
against
just kind of peek
Sure.
out, just hi, need a hand.
Oh, so you're just putting down. You're just holding out your hand as.
Not
it.
like holding it out where it's vulnerable, but I'm like letting them know, hi, there's a person up here, and I'm not.
So he gets up. And he's like, "Fucking hell!" Pulls out his sword and it's like, "Look, I don't know what y'all are doing here, but we need you to stop looking around."
Who are you? Are you the owner of this place?
I'm one of the ship hands.
One of the ship hands?
Yeah. You know, this guy does shipments.
He does shipments.
Huh. No, we didn't know that.
What was his name? Are you talking about Johnson? What's his name, Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
Applauding.
y'all are trespassing on this property.
We've been trying to find the owner, actually. Some people sent us here saying they hadn't heard from him in some time. Come in here and the place looks completely abandoned.
He's busy. Like, he's working on a project.
Can we talk to him?
No. Like, he really needs to concentrate for this part. Trust me.
We can wait.
Trust me.
I mean, this is not very easy.
All right. Say I trust you. What do you need us to do?
The
Leave.
same thing that happens anytime somebody rushes in and tries to smash open the door to somebody's house. Leave before we call the cops.
You're going to call the town watch.
No. And then he pulls out another sword. This is the cops.
Ah.
Let me guess.
Interesting name.
Left sword is good cop, right sword is bad cop. Good cop, bad cop.
Well, do you have any proof that you work for Johnson?
I'm allowed to live here, aren't I?
Well,
Are you?
we could claim the same thing. How would?
Because y'all didn't
You-
knock on the door.
You usually hang out with giant centipedes and.
Yeah, his style is really weird. Have you seen him? Like,
No, we haven't.
okay, so I'll let you know what he does. Like, sometimes he'll just see, like, a dead rat, like almost like a newly dead rat, and then he'll just, like, take it, put it on skewer and then just heat it up really quickly. Just eat it as is.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Right. So who's the lady?
So at this point, he's like,
You know, welcome to your death, you fools.
So at this point, I'm assuming that. Do you have insight trained?
I don't think so. I have a plus 3.
I do.
Plus three.
I do.
Sure. 1 second while I look this up.
I don't, but I have a plus 3.
No, 0.
Because I think I.
21 on insight.
Okay, yeah. He's definitely lying at this point. Like, you see him stop for a second. Like, he's like, shit, forgot to answer that question. And then he says, his daughter?
No.
Question mark? And then he's like, ah, fuck it. Just, go ahead and roll initiative before it starts.
Are we on the same vertical level here?
Yeah,
I
like-
was assuming that
Yeah, so
We're really far back, like watching from the other side of the room, apparently. Just chilling,
Yeah.
just like chilling. I got that one.
I got
total
it.
2.
I got a 6.
6.
This is like,
We're
yeah,
like, oh,
I don't know,
okay.
they're talking, it's fine. I got my armor on. Nothing can ever hit me.
So
I say believing.
So during this time, the other guy got up too. So it's so did anyone beat a
No.
17
on what?
Nothing.
on
Initiative?
initiative? Yeah.
Nope.
So everybody lost initiative. So in that case,
I'm just gonna wait and hope that I get a turn.
in that
Yeah,
case,
that's where I'm at.
the first bandit with his two
I'm
I'm
two
I
daggers
actually-
out
I
goes ahead
didn't
and
actually
tries
love,
to
so-
like stab into first you since he's within talking range of you. So
I
does no, that does not hit. That hits though.
I have to say I didn't move up with the rest
19
of them.
hit?
I just
Yes.
stayed back. Like I'm not gonna make any noise.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
3 damage?
3 damage, yep.
Okay.
And the other one's like, oh right. Tries to get into you.
Yay!
Hits
Yay!
5 damage.
Yay! So awesome. That's the important part.
Yeah, dead. So
that would off 3
I
up.
can't fix dead.
That would off 3 up.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was your warning shot. Get out.
We didn't want a fight.
Well, it's your turn now, so.
They tried to savage you.
Yeah.
Just go for it now. They made their intentions clear.
We still don't want to fight.
No.
We need to
know.
leave.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
go
so
peacefully.
just like raising my hand. Good. Quick question. How do you expect us to leave if you're blocking the exit? There's one door.
You're right, there is one door. And I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. Put down your weapons.
I rolled a nat 1. I have no. I am literally raising my hand.
Like, he's looking at you guys first. Do you guys put down your weapons if you had any, like, your hands on them or anything like that?
They
'Cause he
were
sees you got 2 swords on your side.
right. I will take my hands off of them, like they're still at my side.
Right. How about you?
Same thing. I don't hand my weapons, but I.
Yeah.
I'm at the back. So.
Yeah, I didn't move up.
So are you guys just standing in the back, not pulling out weapons?
Yeah, I was like, maybe getting close to a shield, like if they were to throw something at me, but I was like, hey, hold on.
Alright.
Just quick
So-
pause.
Here's the thing. We won't kill you. Y'all leave. And don't say a damn thing about what's in this house.
Okay, we will say nothing.
What is in this house?
Not a damn thing.
Yeah, we kind of noticed.
A lot of bad upkeep. That's really it.
We can critique the decor later. Let's go.
Okay.
So
They're still blocking the path.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they're walking around trying to get behind all of you guys.
All right. So as soon as they are beginning to
Not keeping
walk
my shield.
around, I will go ahead and just hop down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping my shield like on my back.
Yeah.
It's still
So
there.
y'all are hopping down.
Can't backstab.
Yeah.
How many more around the property do we see as activity, or is it just these two guys?
You're looking around and you're seeing that not that many people came up, but you can't tell for sure because you're only on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There were 10 beds downstairs.
I'm keeping a hand on a holy symbol, just ready to if I get attacked to immediately like hit him back.
Yeah.
With the reaction.
So, what are you doing as you're holding the holy symbol?
Just kind of like messing with it, like just like messing with the chain, like kind of idly. Not like I'm gonna cast a spell, but like messing with the chain of it, like.
I think this guy isn't that smart, so he's like,
Yeah.
don't try any funny business.
Nah, it's weird.
When I hear you saying weird words, I'm gonna stab you.
Okay.
Was that a weird word?
No. And then
I'm not gonna do
y'all are
anything.
going.
I am just curious. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just curious about something.
So we do think that it's more than just these two guys somewhere around.
You can guess that from the number of beds.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you see that there's nobody on the second floor.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you all walk over to where the stairs are broken.
Getting out?
Going down to the first floor.
Yeah. And then the other person takes out a crossbow instead, since he sees y'all are gonna have to like crawl across one at a time.
Okay.
He's signaling for y'all to move over.
Yeah, we're cooperating.
Gotcha,
we're going.
gotcha. Cooperating, getting to the door.
Yeah.
They escort you out the door. And then past the gate.
Okay.
And they're like, shoot.
Okay.
Question. Are the skeleton minion fellows inside?
The skeleton minions are actually inside, but they're not looking too well. So the second you walk out, you see that they're like right by the entrance. So if you wanted to right now, you could have those skeletons surprise attack them.
That's kind of what I was going to suggest. It won't do much. They won't win, but
Might distract them, maybe.
It might do some damage.
I'm gonna.
it'll basically.
Okay, I'm assuming you guys already.
piss them
like
off.
just shrug at.
I'm assuming you guys already know the stuff, so I'm gonna trust you guys to like pull out I think it's in the player's handbook, skeleton stats.
I don't have that on hand anymore.
Here,
The fact that I did have that on hand at one point, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in here. Cool. Page 3 at 10. So I'm gonna trust you guys to handle those stats while I handle the other guys. If you try
You say 310?
310, yep.
The fact that a skeleton, I know everything has an alignment, but seeing an alignment under skeleton, and also that it's lawful evil,
Yeah.
it's something.
Okay, so question, before I get everybody killed, do we all agree we're doing this? I don't want to
I
like...
didn't look back, and I also let go of my chain once they were 5 feet away, like more than 5
Yeah.
feet away, because I can't do anything about what they're doing. They have to be within 5 feet to do the reaction, so. I'm like walking
is-
as nonchalant.
How many
but they
skeletons
have to-
against how many dudes?
So there's 4 skeletons, 2 dudes.
And also, we can draw one weapon as a free action, right?
They can also grapple the dudes. Just
Well,
try
they're
to
not very
grapple.
strong, so I don't
They,
Well, the thing is,
yeah,
you see they have crossbows in their hands, so
they can try.
I mean, really, I think without the skeletons, we could take the 2 dudes. It's just the other 8
Yeah.
that are somewhere in the house.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you can you delay it? say, like, get them when we're gone? So like, so they'll just keep walking around and suddenly the skeletons will attack?
Yes. So we're gonna leave.
That's more what I was going to suggest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, after we're not
Okay.
in sight, then the skeletons just like
Gotcha.
jump
So
on.
that's your command to them.
Second, another question. So they had already dug up the thing. Did they also give it to us?
No, because you haven't talked to the skeletons yet.
Okay. Can we go walk toward the skeletons?
Well, they're kind of just outside the walls. So
Okay.
the question is, do you want to give away the skeleton's position right now, or do you want to have them try to sneak attack?
We can come back. I mean, if the skeletons make it out of this, we can come back. But we're not, drained of blood.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go for now and then come back later, or
Sure.
Yeah, we can.
okay.
Skeletons will be reformatted, I guess.
Okay.
They can just reformat them again.
No. So I'm just gonna look up something really quickly. So how far away do you go before you try to establish the command?
The command to attack them when we're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of figured it would be just
Yeah, my
as we walk
assumption
by, just attack them when we're gone.
is get them when we're gone.
But we're gonna.
So how far away is it before we say attack?
60 feet.
My assumption is the intent was basically when they can't see us anymore, then
Right.
that's-
People can see you from 2 miles away, right?
Is it
Okay.
like
Even that part
flat?
of the
Okay,
park.
okay. Attack them in their sleep tonight.
Yeah, that works. Well, I think
Yeah,
the
the
question is, when are we gonna tell them that?
As we walk by.
So as you're walking by, you're telling them to attack them in their sleep.
Yes.
So at that point, they'll be like,
I'm like coughing.
I'm also
so
making
are
noise.
they trying to? So you're telling them to stay first?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Right. So no immediate action.
No immediate action. Do you tell them anything else before you get out of range?
I think no, because they can't. Yeah, they can't.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna command them to put the thing in somewhere particular so we can go grab it. The hand stabby thing.
Well, they gave you the hand stab.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, just
That's-
we'll just.
I thought you were talking about the snake skins.
Yeah.
Those aren't important yet.
Yeah,
You can come back to that.
we'll just leave for now, I guess.
Back.
Okay. So you just tell them to stay and then attack them in their sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that smart.
Did they stay at least?
They stay,
Okay, that's good.
but they get into a fight with the bandits right now. So
They just go ahead and attack.
no, what happens is you told them to stay, but you didn't tell them hide. So they just stood in a corner.
Oh God.
It's fine. You
So
got the thing.
why would the bandits attack them?
Because they're walking, because they're skeletons.
But
And
I
they're
thought
like,
they weren't
oh
here."
shit! You know that's bullshit. Right.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Well, cool.
I
So-
thought this guy just had a plantation of undead.
Fuck it, guys.
warriors.
Y'all are skeletons right now. Let's do a fight as
Okay.
if y'all are skeletons.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Initiative. That should be better than mine. Yes, it is. My normal initiative was worse
Oh
than
my
that.
God, this thing's so out of
16.
register.
16.
12.
Let's go. Let's go, bandit. I have
So I'll go ahead and say that
13 hit points.
4 bandits
That's
came
more
out.
than my
Like,
actual
so 4 bandits total are scattered the perimeter.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, so. Anyone roll better than a 20?
No.
So I'll go ahead and say y'all got off at least
An attack.
1 attack because they're like,
Surprise.
attack!
Right. So when they've got their back turned, they'll be like, right, attack now. So fire crossbow each.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, nope.
Do you get advantage because of the surprise?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good.
That's it? Okay.
That's
Ah.
better. It is better. 13?
13 hits.
18.
18 hits.
17.
17 hits.
22.
22 hits.
Yeah. 4 damage.
Are you all attacking the same one, or
Yes.
Sure. Also 4 damage.
so 4, 4,
8.
8? That drops one. Second guy. You know what? I'll just say beneficial and say if that one rolls 3 or more.
There's 6.
So kill one, 8 damage to the second one, and then with 3 bandits all gang up on one, because they're like, oh shit, and then try to shoot. Does a 8 hit?
No.
Sorry, 7 hit.
No. AC
15? 15?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 8 plus 2
13
plus 1. 6 damage.
Still, but whoever got attacked is still up.
So miss.
7 hit points.
Gotcha. Now
That's
it's your
about
turn.
where I've been.
Now what?
Now it's you guys' turn again.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Cool. Roll your 2d6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
So you just straight up kill one. From full.
13.
13 hits.
15.
I
15
murdered
hits.
a bandit in 1 hit.
5 damage.
4 damage kills that one.
Can my
That's
skeleton do
3?
non-lethal damage?
What? Why?
No, because they're like, because
You
you're
don't
like,
understand it.
kill, because you said
Uh,
attack them in their sleep, and they're like, right, attack, and they're evil, so that like attack means kill.
Yeah, they are
Alright.
lawful evil.
14 to hit,
They're
14
evil.
hits.
and so that was
So you said
5 damage.
5 damage.
5 damage.
So you said 5, and you said 5. So 10. So one's still up. At this point, he's just like, no.
Still attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bloodlust. I just straight up
I'm assuming
murdered
short
it.
bows have disadvantage from like
80.
80 feet.
It's 80.
So 320.
83 20.
Yeah, so just you just need one hit, but not disadvantage. Yeah, disadvantage right now because it'll be with just that.
So I don't hit.
13.
13 hits,
Yeah, that's what I got to.
so 2 hits with
10
like
damage. Max damage.
Kill. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Skeleton's so
Was
good.
that all the bandits?
so that was the 4 outside, but they still got their orders. Kill them in their sleep. Okay.
Let's go. My skeleton apparently is a murderer.
Well, technically, we don't know anything, so our conscience is clear, okay?
Theo's
So-
like, I didn't do
We don't know anything
anything.
till we come back.
Yeah, Theo's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't.
So I'm assuming y'all are
Nothing.
sleeping while the skeletons are doing their thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
These people taking the long
Let's
rest.
Yeah. So we're doing mini adventure of skeletons.
Yeah.
Yay.
What time is it?
9:23.
So right now there are that. Cool. So y'all are trying
Skeleton
to
with the hat.
sneak in their sleep. Okay, go ahead and roll me intelligence checks to.
For
Intelligence.
the
Intelligence
skeletons?
is minus
Oh, mine's a natural 1.
7.
3. -1.
Alright.
I win D&D.
So what they do is they're
I
like
was
kill them in their
first.
sleep. So they're walking around trying to find out. Okay, where do people sleep?
I
So
don't
they have to-
remember sleep. You remember sleep?
No.
So they're walking first towards the left. They see the rooms that have nothing, and then they're like looking around and they can't find the secret place. So they're like, they sleep in that stain pile, right? That looks comfy, right? When they dug around, they're like, nope, no people.
The sword, like.
When you roll a -1 on intelligence.
So then they go another route. Go ahead and roll me another intelligence check.
Let's try.
Natural 1! Again!
Hey!
Oh my god!
9.
5.
These skeletons are the best.
I'm almost double digits. I got double digits on the
So you're
die.
not like, okay, they usually sleep. I remember Master saying something about sleeping upstairs. Let's go up those stairs now.
Yes.
Then they're like, we gotta go to the right first.
This is the best.
Oh.
This is the best. Oh, they go to the right, they're gonna fall through the floor.
Do they have enough weight?
Probably.
They have dark vision.
No, but
No,
do they
wait.
have enough weight though?
Oh.
Yeah, I
wait.
mean-
It's light. It's
I
like-
mean, they're at least shown wearing like some armor
Yeah.
and stuff, so yeah.
So as they walk into this room, they're like, so that they open the door and they're like, no people here.
No.
Then they're like,
Next door.
yeah, no. Next door, 6, because I'm, no, not 6, but that's 14. So they walk towards 14 and they're like,
People?
no people.
Murder?
Close door back.
Did anyone murder? No, okay.
And then 15, they go for that door and they're like, closed, closed, closed. Lots of people are inside, right?
Kill door!
The sword. Like,
You hold
Go
door,
ahead.
I kill
Kill the
door.
door.
Are we attacking the door?
Kill the door.
I'm just giving you guys the choice now.
I want to attack the door.
Natural 20!
Yes!
So you're the big dumb one that just smashes
Kill the
through.
door.
And then you
2
smash
natural
the door
1s and then a
open.
natural 20.
And then you see somebody jump out of the bed like, what the?
People! Murder! Murder!
I want the odds on that happening. What are the odds, mathematically? 2 natural 1s in a row and then a nat
Why
20.
are my attacks
Oh my god.
so good?
5%?
It's less. No, 5% is the odds for one of these. So the odds for
But does it change the odds for anything else?
I get nothing.
for that specific
Oh,
thing, it becomes like 5% of 5% of 5%.
Oh, no, they're not.
It's like
What? Really? Oh, here we go. Cool.
I
Cool,
got a 16 to hit.
I rolled a 1.
Can I
So
just...
y'all broke the
'cause
door open.
You rolled
And then they're like, what
2
the fuck?
natural 20s in a row one night,
So,
and
Yeah, that's the
I went
stadium fight.
and I went and looked up the odds of that, and it was literally 1 in like 20.
So this guy
million
gets
or
out of
something.
bed.
It was ridiculous.
this guy gets out of bed and quickly reaches for his
I've seen a nat 1 on advantage, so.
sword,
Nat 1.
Uh-huh.
for short sword, and he's like, oh shit.
Murder. Because skeletons can't talk, but they're just like thinking murder.
Yeah.
So then he's like, I gotta do this now. Pull out second one. He's like, fuck it, and then runs up and attacks.
Uh-huh.
So first one does a
AC is 13. If that helps.
yeah, that hits. So I'm just trying to see how much these swords do. So it's d6 plus 2, 5 damage to 1, 2, 3, 4. He's attacking you first.
Me? Okay.
So
5 damage?
5 damage, yep,
Okay, so I'm at 8.
and that misses.
Okay.
Now it's your turn. You're like,
Time for murder. 18.
18 hits.
3 damage. Not much.
That does some damage.
It's not time for murder yet, but it's plus
20.
plus
20
4.
hits.
Oh,
What's your roll?
1.
So
3. Another 3.
So 6.
We'll eventually murder.
9 plus 4, so 13 is that it?
13 hits.
Okay.
Well, more than 1.
4
You
plus
got
2.
So 6.
You double. You make
14 to hit.
Yeah.
8 piercing damage.
Great.
Max damage.
He's still up though, so he's like,
fuck. He's looking around, he's like, can't go that way. Just gotta do this. Stab. Trying to get through at least one of you. So that hits and does a 13 hit.
13
Yes.
is the AC.
Yeah.
So you're taking
Who?
you?
Okay.
You're taking 12 damage.
I'm down.
Okay. One down. Come at.
My skeleton
Okay.
points at the pile of.
Your skeleton's not smart enough.
14.
14 hits.
You killed my brother!
5 damage.
Okay, still up. Yeah, so skeletons are the one that has the potential regen feature, right?
No,
Okay.
that's a zombie.
23.
23 hits, he's dead.
Oh.
We have a bit.
Murder!
Yay!
So, you murdered 5. What was your order again?
Kill all of them when they're asleep?
Right, so he's like, gotta kill more.
Get killed!
Alright, let's keep going. Step over the pile of bones like on our way down. We mourn for a second. And
Cut to next
Just
morning
look
with
at it.
like the entire village has been
Keep
killed.
walking. Look at the pile. Just keep on walking. No emotion.
the
So,
fact that they've gotten 5 though.
so I'm gonna give you all the choice now. Y'all cleared out the right side now.
Uh-huh.
How do the skeletons think?
I don't know, let me see. I just
Clearly
rolled
they don't.
intelligence. I just rolled intelligence to see how I feel about this and got a 2. So, I mean, I have orders. Looking for some sleeping people.
Right. So it's like, but where are they?
Where are they?
Okay, so we're on the second floor?
Yes.
Okay, if I roll more than 10, I'll go upstairs. If I roll less,
Okay.
I'll go downstairs. I'm going upstairs.
Okay, cool. So y'all see that hole. I'm assuming, but yeah, skeletons aren't that stupid.
I don't think this is the right music for this, but still.
No, it is! Those
You
skeletons
have
are
a
the true
slapstick
heroes!
plan?
Unfortunately, skeletons
What?
aren't as finesse as people, so I'm gonna go ahead and say roll me an acrobatics.
Plus 2. Cool. 4.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So 22.
Okay, so miss 4. Roll me a dex save.
20.
Cool. So you're gonna take half of this.
I have 7 hit points left.
You take 2.
Okay, cool. 5 hit points left.
I rolled-
resistance.
That's the only 2 numbers
No,
we've
no,
been
no.
hanging out at as far as hit
And
points go.
hit
It's
points.
7
Yep.
and
Gotcha.
5. And then I'm gonna die.
So you're like, oh no, our friend fell.
I'm okay.
They're
Come
like,
on, let's go.
we gotta get him up somehow.
I'm
How do you
just
get
gonna
a-
start walking.
How do you get the skeleton up?
I put my swords for them to grab, so
Go ahead and roll
God.
acrobatics.
I mean, I
disadvantage.
don't
Hell,
have
athletics
flesh.
disadvantage.
Do I have any kind of silly music?
Unless you're, are you gonna help him? So he has not
Yeah,
disadvantage.
sure.
no.
Okay, I was
So
gonna say.
you're like,
I accidentally
hold the
stabbed
sword.
them.
No, what happened was
Let's say-
you tried to push him up, but it was not strong enough, so you all fell down. But
I
I'll
was
say
gonna
no
say,
damage
I'm
this time.
gonna
'cause-
grab the. I can't, if I grab a sword, I don't have to do anything. I don't have flesh. Because it's skeleton.
Yeah.
So,
But it's like, now y'all are on the first floor.
yeah, well.
Well, I guess we're going down.
Alright.
So you're like, okay,
So skeleton,
y'all look
apparently.
to the left. Which way is left?
Intelligence check, I guess.
I got 3, I don't remember. I like rolling the intelligence checks because I
15.
haven't gotten more than a.
I got double.
So you're like, we went that way, remember? So
Yes.
then you're like, you got 2 choices. Right or back?
Right.
Alright. Walk
As
that
you're
way.
pointing
Right.
left.
Right.
So then
Got
you
it right.
We went right first, so we're gonna go right.
so y'all see doors and you're like, door,
Open.
Door open.
8. Let's see, what was an 8? No people.
Ooh.
Like,
Next door.
No murder.
No people. Next door. No people. But stairs.
Stairs down.
stairs.
Stairs. Excuse me. Where are those? Oh yeah, those are the stairs up. So you go up or through another door.
I had no idea this would be this effective.
I didn't either.
Up or to other stair. To
We've
other
taken
door.
out half of
The
them
other
so
door?
far.
Yes.
Other door.
Other door. Stairs down.
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 Walking in a circle now. It's time to around the next stairs going downstairs.
Stairs down. Cellar.
People.
New place.
New place, people.
You're like
Search.
bunch of wood. So search.
Well, we know wood isn't people, but I guess
They might be in the wood.
might be in the wood. Break all the barrels.
Wood is houses.
Wood is houses. Houses are people.
Oh my god! Guys, please tell me you're clipping this shit. Oh my god.
Wood house people. Let's do it.
Alright, turn around.
Can we do campaign as skeletons?
I'm looking around. Oh, that's actually not bad. Yeah.
So y'all are just like
Look
smashing
at
stuff
people.
around. And
Seriously, I need you guys to come through for me on this. Because my clip button is not working on the stream deck.
So you hear like smash, 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 and then I'm assuming y'all are gonna like y'all are smashing these things open indiscriminately, and then all of a sudden you see like the stone open up, and 5 people come out,
People, murder! Murder!
5 of them.
and then you see one of them hold out a hand and do an incantation, and 3 missiles come out.
Oh, here
Trying to hit
comes
each
the
of them.
actual necromancers.
4 damage.
Okay.
4 damage.
The other number
5
I
damage.
ended at.
7. Got
I have had exactly 3 numbers of hit points. It was 7, 5, and 1. This is exactly what I just put there.
So you see this, and they're like, what? And then the other guys are just like, ma'am, they're skeletons. I don't care if they're skeletons. Get them! Like, and so
Lord.
roll initiative. Damn. Okay, so
17.
that's a fail. That's a fail.
12.
So whatever you do, don't roll lower than a 6.
Woo!
So they're definitely gonna
So you
kill
rolled
us.
a
17.
17 and you rolled a 12.
Three,
You rolled a
13.
13
I
and
was
you
like,
rolled
3?
Oh, you're dead.
dead.
Yeah.
Cool. If it's fine with you, can I go ahead and just say you're controlling the scouts, so you can actually join in?
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
there's 4 of
Let's
them.
go. We're gonna definitely
this.
die. We are
Okay.
going to die.
There's 4 of them, so
Let's.
I'm letting you have control over them.
We can't die because we're not
Over
dead.
what?
We're
Over
undead.
4 scouts.
die.
Oh, I've got 4 scouts.
Yes. And I'm
Oh.
going to control the boss.
Okay.
I have 1 hit point. Don't worry. Don't worry about rolling. If
That's
you
all
hit
you
me,
need.
I die. Hit me, I'm.
So, what you rolled in
I
it?
rolled a 4.
That's a miss.
I got a 23.
Who are you hitting? Do you need a scrap paper?
The one that hit me.
Yeah, that would help.
Boss?
Sure.
Thank you.
Actually, just whoever's closer. I'm like.
So, scout.
Yeah.
Bid.
That's.
There's
6,
4 scouts?
Yes.
6 damage. One
Okay.
of them.
Alright, so the scouts initiative is.
I rolled it already. They
Oh.
rolled like crap.
Oh,
Everybody rolled worse than
mine rolled
them.
not crap, but okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so scouts making
One has 6.
So I rolled a
One does.
2
one
ranged
has,
attacks. So.
13.
One has 6
So
damage.
they're doing their turn first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So 6 damage to number 1, let's say.
So I rolled 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes,
Me?
just hits.
We all have the same AC here. This will make it really
13, yep.
5 damage. Number 2.
5 damage to number 2. Okay.
Didn't I already roll the 4?
I don't think you did.
7 plus 4? No.
Plus 4.
So now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a 11 to hit yours, so nope, that won't hit. Going to take another swing at you, and that's a 14 to hit
I'm dead.
yours, so yours is down. Okay. Second scout is going to make 2 attacks on yours. Both of them rolled 15 to hit.
I'm at 7.
Huh?
I'm at 7.
You're at 7 hit points? Okay. So plus 2, so 3 damage, and then 7 damage. So
Just the die.
yeah, so yours.
I'm down.
Okay. Third scout, I guess, is going to attack yours.
It was fun while it lasted.
Nope. And
Not 5.
no.
Are you? Oh wait, sorry. One more attack. She's gonna go ahead and just try and attack you. That
Fourth
hits.
scout, though.
No.
Let me just go ahead and finish off. Both attacks hit.
Weird stuff.
So, yeah, 1d6 plus 2, yeah. So, that's 8, so 12 damage.
I'm dead.
All right.
I'm dead. Read it.
Yeah.
TPK, there we go, TPK.
TP skeletons are dead, but you guys found a little place to hide out and.
Alright.
Can we just go back to town like at this point?
Alright, so,
We have less people now.
He's
We don't know that.
peaceful
Yeah.
night music. There we go.
Should we just go back to town at this point? It's only a couple hours. We can just come back.
It was a couple hours on the boat, but, I mean,
I can drive a boat.
we'd have to... Do we
Oh, I
have a
can
boat?
too.
No, you don't.
No, we don't. Here's your monster manual back.
Thank you.
Build a boat eventually. Just hang
That'll
out
take
here
some
for
time.
a couple days and just shapes of wood.
God damn, where's the random encounter table? I don't remember.
What?
What's the odds of? I'll just say there's like a 10% chance of you guys running into something if you stay outside.
This is when I can do the shelter thing.
Yeah.
And that does it keeps you dry and in the shade for the duration of the rest.
Yeah.
It doesn't do that to protect, but
Yeah. So long story short, you guys
sets
are
yourself up.
building a makeshift hut so you guys don't have to worry about rain. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll a random chance for you guys
Just
to.
like using like a tarp or something and put it on the side.
Nope, y'all don't encounter anything, so
That's good.
y'all get a long rest.
Okay.
But y'all did not level up yet, so
Right.
right now.
So we're not level 2 yet, huh?
This is killing
And
so much.
your hit points recover to full 12.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Since I've had this object, I know how it works.
You know you've had time to explore it. So basically, what happens is when you stab yourself, which was midday, which you'll probably get to over the time you're sleeping. So you notice that you stab yourself, you take a hit to your maximum HP, which that maximum HP restores back now if you wanted to.
So do I know that when I do the stabbing, just out of the ground, 4 skeletons pop out, or does it need to be those corpses?
It re-exerts control over 4 skeletons in the area.
It's a useful item.
Okay.
But you also notice that they must have been having exerted control already, but that's the big thing is that it has to be already exerted control and currently not under the control of a mage.
Right.
You notice that now, so you're like, yeah, this item, you recovered your HP, but you notice it's not because of the effect naturally ending. It's because the skeleton's broke.
Okay. And you can't reuse the skeleton.
You can't reuse those skeletons, yeah.
Well, dang.
Right.
Because, well, you're not sure because you're like, maybe if they were all together, maybe, but nah, they wouldn't keep them together. Like that'd be stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
well,
I had a nice dream last night. I was
Yeah.
dead, but I was also killing people. It was
yeah.
fun.
Weird.
Huh. That's a weird dream.
I remember
You get stranger by the minute.
I had a
Emmanuel.
dream about went up some stairs, down some stairs, and then up some stairs, and then down some stairs. It was just a lot of that. Walking in circles.
I dreamt I was a moron.
Weird that we all remember our dreams. That doesn't normally happen. Oh.
Bonus points if anyone knows which Final Fantasy game I was just quoting.
Yeah.
So, would you folks say that our first expedition was successful?
I would say we're alive.
And we're slightly richer than we started?
Yeah.
I guess.
Let's go back.
That's
Let's let's go back so we can call it a success.
yeah. It's more than I would have made on the docks, so I'm fine with that. Fine with
Sure.
getting my
Why
blood.
am I suggesting going back into a house crawling with dead things?
Because deep inside you like it. You know
I
that we're
don't-
all dead inside.
I don't.
You
think
just
I
haven't
do.
embraced it yet.
No. I don't
Hmm.
think I do.
I don't like that.
You like the money.
Shit, you're right.
What? I can't use the plate mail, can I?
So,
You
when are
follow
we,
the
when are we
rules
allegedly
for
getting
not-
paid by you?
Because I
Have
am
enough strength.
proficient, I just don't
So
have
far
enough
you
strength.
have
So,
been getting paid.
Let me go ahead and check those rules.
You're
That would
getting
make my
a cut of
AC
everything
20.
we find. You also got a extra silver piece than everybody else.
Yeah.
I always keep count.
So
I literally OOC don't remember how much that silver
It
was
was 4.
earlier. It was.
It was 4.
okay,
I took
so
4, gave you 4. and
while
then-
wearing armor that you don't meet the strength requirement for, you just lose 10 feet of movement.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Y'all want to move a little bit slower so I can get hit
Sure.
just a little bit less. Except it won't actually help because everything is like,
Okay, so your AC is now 20.
Yeah.
Sweet.
While wearing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wanted to put it on.
And by the way, when I was rolling this up, because I was in a hurry and doing this at work, I did not include any light armor in that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and
Okay,
retroactively change that, so
Gotcha.
my AC may be different next week. But
So, oh right, because we're at the end of this. Right,
Speed of 20.
So,
I'm
For
shorter than
now.
I am slower than like a gnome.
So
Let
yeah,
me
we're,
go
we're
ahead.
not in a hurry. We're just
so I'm assuming you have leather armor in there, so you'd have like
Just
a
chilling.
Yeah.
11 plus dex, so 16.
that's what it's coming out as right now, yeah.
Yeah, so it already counted for you.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you also have your equipment. Because it probably would have given you options. Hey, do you want to wear leather armor or chainmail if you were a fighter?
I think your rogue is just like, you're gonna wear
Yeah.
leather.
Straight up, you're gonna wear your leather.
Yeah, it. Oh, there it is. There, leather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fun stuff there.
I can change my spell
Yeah.
now.
Whew.
I'm gonna unprepare some of these spells that I have.
Yeah. Which ones are you gonna prepare?
Inflict wounds probably, 'cause I never
Yeah.
hit with that anyway.
right.
So next
I
week,
get I roll nat ones with inflict wounds.
So
Almost
are you
every
guys
single
going
time,
into
so
the
I'm not
place?
gonna try it.
I think so. Yeah. And next week, we'll also have Quota.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what he's named his character this time.
I'm sure it's still Quota.
I'll try to be. Next week is a con, so I might not be.
Oh, right, because he's not human this time.
Yeah.
You'll be absent.
I might be because there's a con next week, so I might not be here.
Gotcha.
I might be sewing.
Yeah, here you go.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us once again tonight. Nice little change of pace from what we've had before.
Oh.
So glad that you've been here and been joining us. Hope you enjoyed it, and looking forward to the next one. Thanks a lot, guys. We are going to raid Nags 21 tonight and show them some love. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you possibly this weekend. I forgot to actually talk about that on Tuesday when I was streaming. Oh, no, because I didn't stream Tuesday because I wasn't feeling well. Thinking about adding a new stream day to the schedule and looking for you guys' input on what day that should be. Maybe a Wednesday, maybe something on a weekend, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Post in the Discord or tweet me. And anyway, show Nags some love, spam the VRs, and we will see you next time. Rating in 10.
Yeah, I always forget does that. It's like, all right, see
Always,
you.
yeah.
In 10
And then it's
seconds,
like, oh, right, the
it's like walking.
delay.
It's like walking with
Yep.
with someone.
Yeah,
Like,
Thanks a lot,
goodbye.
guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night. See you next week.
um.
That and